Alright, what is up everyone? OG over here from Player Essence. Welcome to another PE Live. Today we have a great show for you guys, and I need to redo some stuff real quick. So let's go ahead and let's redo some stuff, because I thought I did it, but apparently I did not. So we did not get to it, and we've got to sit my boy Andre. I know he said what's up to me in the chat. What's up, Andre? How's it going, man? How was work yesterday? You buck bumbler. You buck bumble you. How was work? Hopefully work was good for you, man. I'm doing good. I saw you said what's up there, but I was making sure everything was tuned. Everything was good. Everything was running good. I like to make sure everything runs good beforehand. That's why it takes just a little bit, and then also people can get into the stream. So I was just kind of monitoring that. Made a post on Twitter. But anyway, we are ready to go. So what's up, everyone? OJ here. Welcome, PE Live. We got a good show for you guys, because today we're gonna let you guys sound off live on this whole Bowsette thing. Look, listen, guys. I think it's getting a little bit out of hand. Okay. I got John over here clickbaiting with freaking Nintendo stocks, okay, which is a great video, by the way. Make sure you guys go check it out. I'm clickbaiting over here with Bowsette, more Bowsette stuff. It's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand when somebody as monotone as John is talking about Bowsette, okay? This is getting out of hand. All right, and I'm making jokes here. Don't go crying to John. If John's watching, I'm obviously he knows I'm joking. He knows I'm an idiot. Anyway, so I'm obviously joking here. But anyway, it's kind of getting out of hand a little bit, though. Hearing John talk about Bowsette was funny. Like, it was... it was like he was, like, low-key uncomfortable talking about Bowsette. That's what I said. It's getting out of hand. Okay? It's getting out of hand a bit. It's getting a little bit out of hand. Shout out to Blue Bolt with the $1 donation. Thank you so much, Blue Bolt. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. You are the top ninja for the stream with the $1 donation. So thank you so much. I appreciate that, Blue Bolt. It's never out of hand? Okay, well, let me get into my shoutouts here, then we'll figure out if this is out of hand or not, okay? I'll be the judge of that, mister. Shoutouts, then we'll go over some ninja news, because I got to address some people that were trying to call me out in my comment section, and you know what happens when you try to call me out when you make up stuff. Oh, you're gonna get it. So, let's go ahead and let's get the shoutouts here, and then we'll get going. Cody, what's good, Cody? I haven't seen your name. Good to see you here, man. Peter A, how's it going? Keenan Parker, good to see you here, brother. The Yellow Kazoo, what is good? Blazer Link, VCIPZ. I'm just gonna call you VC, man. I'm just gonna call you VC from now on. I don't like saying all those letters. Buck Bumble Essence, how's it going? Maui, what's good? Jazzy N, shout out to leading to Jazzy N. M Williams, Epic Steve, Jetty, Be More Kuma, Peter, once again, Chuck and Bacon, Jake and Bacon, what's good? Astroth K, Ray G, Manny Campos, Adrian C, Jargs, Kid Ratata, Kentucky Cruz, The Hollow-Mations, KJ2399, Nathaniel E, Maze Kid, L Buck Bumble, Manny Campos, Flip999, what's up, Flip Mode? Good to see you here. Elite Ninja Flip Mode, I should say. Amiibo Fan, what's good? DG, what's good? Says yo, yo, yo. Ray G, Dumb Guy Gaming, what's good? T-Dude, what's up, my boy? Diamond, Matt Inside, Two Dumb Cats, you're here again. Deontay Hancock, what's good, my boy? Party Man, shout out to Elite Ninja Party Man. Elite Ninja Zebma Duvant, good to see you guys here. Drone Crusher, what's good? Shut up, Drone Crusher. I take back that what's good. I hope you go away. James Green, what's good? Room Black Cat, how's it going? Rex, what's good? Lashue, what's good? J2 Blue, FP, what's good, homie? Feathered, Aura, what's good? Soul Toxin Gaming, good to see you here, man. Yeah, you haven't been here for a while, so it's good to see you back. Cinnamon the Hacker, you are here. Elite Ninja Cinnamon the Hacker, not just Cinnamon. Elite Ninja Cinnamon the Hacker. Excuse me. Blue Bolt, what's good, homie? Anthony Rudd, what's up, boy? Sergeant. Anybody else? Let's see. Try to go over new people that I haven't got to yet. Logan W, what's good? Black God, what's up? Damn, I'm yelling. I am yelling. Maybe I need to stop yelling so loud. You could turn down your set. I don't know. Let me look at my... Sometimes you guys tell me my audio is too low, so I tried to make sure that I talk loud enough so you guys can hear me. Maybe my audio is too high. Maybe I'll turn it down a couple notches for you, brother. There you go. I put it at 70, so it's turned down just a bit. Robert Bear, what's good? Kid Rattata. Andre, once again. What's up, homie? Elite Ninja Andre. Lee Percent, thank you so much, Elite Ninja. Shout outs to Top Ninja for the week. Andre, man, showing some big love yesterday. Although it came at the, although I did have a Buck Bumble dream. I will admit I had a small, nothing crazy. It wasn't like, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys. Like, it made it seem like Buck Bumble, like, flew and picked me up and took me away to, like, his land or anything. But Buck Bumble did casually stroll by. Like, I was sitting down just chilling, you know, thinking about what I was going to, I often do this because as a content creator, you often dream about what you're going to do for the next day. You're pretty much awake, but you're not. So anyway, lucid dream, right? So I'm out here, you know, I'm thinking about what I'm going to do for the day. And it helps me because then I wake up and I know exactly what I want to do, right? And I'm lucid dreaming about what I'm going to do for the day, getting ready, getting set up, what I'm going to wear, blah, 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 when I'm going to go to the gym, what I'm going to eat. All of a sudden, this dude, Buck Bumble, casually walks into my house, strolls by, says hi, then walks out. And that was it. It was the weirdest thing. And I'm like, and I just go right back to it. It wasn't even like I went after him or something crazy happened. The dude literally opened the door, came in, said hello in a human voice, then walked right back out. And it was the weirdest thing. I just looked at it and I was just like, okay. And then I just went right back to working. And that was it. That was the only thing that happened with Buck Bumble. I knew it was a possibility. I thought it'd be a lot crazier than that, but that's all he did. Dude rolled in, said hi, then left. So thankfully nothing crazy happened with Buck Bumble in a lucid dream. So yeah, he was just chilling. He was just chilling. I don't know why my doors are always locked. My boy had the master key. My boy had the keyblade. Just unlocked my door out of nowhere. My doors were locked. I swear to you, my doors were locked. And my boy just walked in. So that was weird. Yeah, so that was weird. Guys, I'm talking loud because usually you guys say that I'm too quiet sometimes. So let me turn down my mic. I'm gonna turn down my mic volume. I already turned it down from the bass, my bass mic. I'm gonna turn it down from my streaming software. So I'll turn it down a bit too. So I'll be hitting like some greens and some yellows here because I know I was hitting reds earlier. So sorry about that if I blew out somebody's ears. What a dream! Playing Arena of Valor. Hey, I'm still playing Xenoblade. Actually, I downloaded Arena of Valor though, so we'll get to it this week. We'll get to it this week, man. Buck Bumble's the new Tinder? Nah, man. Nah. So I think I pretty much got everybody here. Amiibo fan, what's good? It says I'm slowly going insane. Maybe. What up, D-Dub? He transcends the alarm. Yeah. I don't really have crazy dreams. I think that to me, crazy dreams sometimes comes from panic or stress. I'm not really panicked or stressed too much, so I don't have I mean, that could be completely wrong, but in my I always had the craziest dreams when I was panicked and stressed. Yo, shout outs to Blazer Link with that Streamlabs shivvy, becoming the top ninja for the stream, surpassing Blue Bolt. Blazer Link with the $10 Streamlabs donation. Thank you so much for using Streamlabs. I do appreciate that. Very streamer friendly. Just dropping super crowns all over the Mushroom Kingdom. Let's go. Short and sweet with the comment. Thank you so much, Blazer Link. I do appreciate your support, homie. I really do. Thank you guys so much. Guys, give some love to Blazer Link for the donation. But yeah, man, we got to talk about this Bowsette thing. But first, before we get into Bowsette, we'll get into that, guys. I know you guys are going to be all like, oh, Bowsette, like Bowsette. We're going to get into that, guys, okay? But I want to talk about this because in my video that I did about Chris, I wouldn't say a lot of you guys, most of you guys thought the video was okay. But I did a video that had Chris in there. Chris Taylor, the terminal cancer patient or smasher that passed away recently. I had him as part of my video that I did. And most of you guys thought the video was fine. I didn't get a bunch of dislikes, so I'm not going to sit here and act like there was outrage from everybody. But there was a guy, Glorified Potato, who I know comes inside these streams. I'm not sure if he's here today, but I wanted to address it. I think also Jazzy said something like, oh, well, you should have done a separate video. Let me tell you guys my thought process with this when I do PE News. PE News is exactly that, PE News. You should treat it as a broadcast that you see on TV, or you should treat it as anything like that. Obviously, it's not as high as production quality. Obviously, it's not that, but it's essentially just the gaming news, okay? This was not a tribute to Chris. I did not know Chris. When I talked about Chris in the video, I clearly talked about how the other thing, not him himself, because I don't know him. This was not a tribute to him. It was essentially saying the news, He passed away. Nintendo granted his wish. And then I started talking about how you shouldn't take for granted what you have. That has nothing to do necessarily with Chris per se. I've talked about that even beforehand, about not taking for granted. And I said, well, he's not around to enjoy this anymore. You know what I'm saying? Don't take for granted for what you have. And I went into it. That was kind of stuff that I always say, life lessons, whatever the case is. So this was not a tribute to him. This was essentially, this was part of the news. And just like any other news program or any other thing, sometimes there's bad things that come up. That doesn't mean it's going to be completely demonetized. And, oh, snap. I'll get to that in just a little bit. Thank you, Andre. Thank you for the Toby Blaster donation. I really do appreciate that. I'll read it off and I'll replay it right after I'm done with this. I just want to make sure I get this done. Think of it as just that, guys. When you watch the news, you'll still see commercials in between bad things that happen. You'll still see normal things. This was not a tribute to Chris, and I didn't say it was a tribute to Chris. How some people were trying to play this up like I was trying to be fake or anything like that is absolutely ridiculous. I think Glorified Potato even said that, oh, well, look at the tone change from when he went from one topic to the next topic. Glorified Potato, do you know that I am the editor? The videos that I do are not one big long video edit. There's been times where I've literally went and used the bathroom during a video. And do you guys hear and see that? No. It's called edit cuts, my boy. Okay? So after I was done with the first edit cut, which I actually had to hold back tears on the first one through of not really like, because it was a really sad story. I did a second take on it, talked about it. There was an edit cut, and then I went into the next topic. There's an edit cut for about a good 10 seconds, 20 seconds or so to compose myself, and then to click over to the next topic and read whatever information that I'm going to read. It's not one big, long video. My tone of voice didn't just change right from one topic to the next topic. It's an edited video, dude. Like, you can clearly tell that it's an edited video. So he was trying to say that, oh, I just changed my voice all of a sudden, I didn't, and I was so fake. No, absolutely not. But once again, this was not a tribute to Chris. This was essentially talking about the news, what happened. I felt bad for the kid, obviously, to have that loss of life. I talked about it in my PE live, but don't treat it as anything different. I wasn't going to make a whole separate video for that. I wasn't going to do that because I don't know Chris. I just learned about Chris this last week or whatever the case was when this whole thing just started. I just learned about him. How can I do a tribute to someone that I just knew? So I'm not going to make a whole separate video doing a tribute to someone that I just learned about, guys. I said the news. I obviously feel bad. I talked about it before. Everybody feels bad, especially in the Smash community, which I'm somewhat a part of. So to sit here and try to make me seem as if I'm trying to, you know, glorify or capitalize off of his passing and all that, that's absolutely ridiculous. That means anybody that does anything on TV or on YouTube or anything that talks simply about the gaming news and it happens to be bad, they're trying to do the same thing, which is ridiculous. And if you look at my history on this channel, Chris Taylor is not the first Smash Brothers player to pass away from cancer. There was the Allied Strong movement where he passed away as well. And I did not do a video on that because it was a long drawn out thing. I didn't know when it was going to end. And I ended up just saying stuff on Twitter and retweeting the guys' tweets when that happened. There's been other situations. There's been suicides in the Smash community. There's been other things that has happened and I have stayed away from that. So this one I really wanted to talk about because it was just happened so quickly. And once again, Nintendo did fulfill his last wish and what he wanted. So there was that video game edge to it or angle to it, guys. So it's not even about the placement. I mean, I talked about one topic, then I moved into that topic, and then I went into the next topic. I don't know. Do I put it at the end? Do I put it at the beginning? If you watch, like I said, if you watch a newscast or a new broadcast, Jazzy, there will be good news and bad news all over the place. You know what I'm saying? They'll be talking about stuff. So I'm not sitting there and analyzing my placement of these things. It was a news topic. I talked about the news topic. And then I moved on to the next topic. I don't know where you would have wanted me to put it at the beginning, at the end. He's making it all about one thing, you know. Oh, he's making it at the very end to be like, where do you put it? So I simply talked about it in the order that I wanted to talk about it. One video, one topic, next topic, the next topic. It doesn't matter where I put it. People probably, somebody's gonna be outraged over something with these things. Like, and that's why I said the glorified potato. It's like fake outrage. Stop making this about yourself and getting outraged and try to make it about me. I didn't put my face on screen the whole time. I had his face up there the whole time. I talked about it the same amount of time pretty much that I talked about the first topic, and then we moved on to the next one, guys. So I'm not going to be fielding any more on that stuff, like, you know, when it comes to it. Guys, I do news. I did the news. I said what I needed to say, and that was that. I'm not feeling any fake outrage type of stuff, guys. And people saying, oh, well, you could have put it here, or you could have did, like, come on. Okay, guys, I did my best. I talked about it. I said what I needed to say, and then we move on to the next topic. I don't know. This was not a tribute to him. I don't know Chris, okay? I don't know him. So I'm not going to sit here and make a fake tribute to Chris when I never even knew him. I never even talked to him, not once. I never even messaged him on Twitter or anything, okay? So, I mean, that's that. Glorified Potato tried to make it out like I was trying to capitalize off him or anything. No, there's no, you know, no. It's not a tribute video. That's the thing. It's not a tribute video. That's the thing. It's not. A tribute video would be rest in peace, Chris. Blah 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 blah. You were such a great person. Blah 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 blah. You know, all this stuff. I didn't mention about his character or anything like that because I didn't know him. It was not a tribute. It was literally the news. And I tried to say I felt bad, obviously. But I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, you know, oh I did all this stuff horrible and wrong. No. I thought it through, guys. I thought it through. So yeah, man. I mean, that's kind of how, yeah, I mean, I know Glorified Potato does that, but there was 11 people. And like I said, there was other people that said, oh, well, you should have made a separate video. And I'm like, why? Why should I make a separate video? That's a tribute video then, right? Like, I'm not going to do that. If I made a separate video, it literally would have been 3-4 minutes long, just like my segment was. Why should I do that? As if I knew Chris, you know, I did not know Chris. You know, that would have been more fake to make a separate video and try to talk through that for however many minutes. If it's super short, it's like, man, you made a really short video for what? Just trying to get people to click on that? You know, so no matter what you do in any situation, people are going to be outraged. And that's why I said it was fake outrage with this dude. Nobody disrespected Chris. You know what I'm saying? I retweeted his message. You know, I made sure that Nintendo saw that. Heck, man, like I did that too. You know, I was retweeting, I was making sure to like all the posts and everything. Everybody wanted the best for the kid. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know Chris. The people that knew him in the Smash community, I think they did more tributes and stuff like that. The people that actually knew him and the people that are well ingrained. So yeah. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like, you know, like, oh my gosh, like, you know, you did so horrible. Like, no. If I made a mistake, that I'll fess up and say I made a mistake. But I handled it just like anybody would with you're talking about news in there. Like Glorified Potato tried to say stuff like, oh well, I know you have to make these 10 minutes. It's like, no, you can make any video any length. You know what I'm saying? Like, to monetize. It doesn't have to be over 10 minutes to monetize a video or not. I could have simply, I get a bunch of topics. I could talk about anything that I want in the videos. I could make multiple videos. Like I do this all day. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. Well, I mean, like I said, you could say coming off of a sad topic and all that, but I'm not, if you watch the news, if you watch the news broadcast, dude, they don't do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't do that. Like, when they go from one topic, it can be something extremely sad, then they go to the next topic and they just go to the next one. So I'm not going to do that. And if I do talk about it, I'm not going to do that. I said what I needed to say. The message was sent there. People that are sitting there and micromanaging little things like, oh, well, you could have done this. Like, oh, like there's this, like, it's like, guys, nothing was disrespected towards him. I was right there trying to help the kid get, you know, what his last thing was. And that, you know what I'm saying? And that was that. There's no need to really go any further than that, man. You know? So anyway, we're going to move on from that. Like I said, I'm not mad at anybody. I know I just wanted to address all the people that were upset or said something to me in the comment section. I'm not mad at you guys. Glorified Potato, not mad at you, man. But there was a lot of stupidity that you wrote in your comment. You know, try to make it seem as if, you know, I made one big long video and my tone of voice just changed. No, it didn't. It was an edit cut, bro. A pretty big edit cut. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure I shut down that when it comes to, like, if this happens again sometime in the future, I'm not going to make separate videos for people that I don't know. I'm not going to try to capitalize off of that. I'm not going to do that, guys. It's going to be part of the news, like you see on a news broadcast, you know. It's just going to be part of the news, and then we're going to move to the next topic. That's just what it's going to be. Nobody's trying to disrespect him. I don't think anybody did disrespect him in the whole video. And like I said, I don't know him, so I didn't speak to him because I didn't know him. So there you go. So anyway, Andre Wine, shout outs to the $20. He says, since you're dreaming of Buck Bumble, you might as well hit that shuffle. Play it, boys. Oh, Andre, you are funny. You are a funny guy. You're really gonna make me hate Buck Bumble more than I already do. You're really gonna make me hate Buck Bumble, dude. Andre.
What about now? It's time to rock with the biggity Buck Bumble. What about now? It's time to rock with the biggity Buck Bumble. Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bump to the bump to the bumble. Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bump to the bump to the bumble. Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bump to the bump to the bumble. Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bump to the bump to the bumble. Bump to the boot to the boot to the boot. Bump to the bass to the bass bass. Bump to the boot to the boot to the boot. Bump to the bass to the bass bass.
Oh gosh. Buck Bumblers. You Buck Bumblers. Andre, Mr. Buck Bumble Wine. Shout outs to Andre though. My boy is definitely the super top ninja. Top ninja for the week. I appreciate the funds, my boy. Alright guys, so let's talk about this whole Bowsette thing. Let's get into that. So, what do you guys think is gonna happen? I've been hearing people say, honestly, no joke. I've been hearing people say that Nintendo needs to make this into an official character. Now here in the chat, for you guys in the chat, should Nintendo make Bowsette into an official character? I want to hear you guys' best we're not going to do like the whole 1 or 2 thing. No, we're not going to do that. I want to hear you guys' best explanations why Bowsette should be a main character. If you think she should be like a real character, I want to hear why you guys think that. We need some solid, no, not yes or no. We need some solid reasoning, okay? We need some solid reasoning. Solid reasoning. Okay, Odalius, or even if you disagree, okay, and let's go to the flip side. If you disagree with Bowsette, why should she not be a new character? Okay, it's another FOTM. People need to stop acting like this will last and want more unreasonable demands from Nintendo. Buck Bumble Essence says places Mario needs some transgender equality. Is Bowsette transgender? Danny Skelling says so much Bowsette themes for hacked consoles. Yeah. Well, Astroth will be talking about the whole cloud saves in the next topic. We're going to talk about this silly Bowsette stuff. No, too lewd for Nintendo. Is it too lewd for Nintendo? I mean, Bayonetta, that's basically a Nintendo first-party character at this point. She should be a real character because she would have been foreshadowed in Mario Sunshine? Really? If she's Peach, why is it Bowsette? Because it's like Toadette. You know when Toadette gets the crown and then Toadette turns into like Princess Peach? It's basically the same thing. Bowser got a crown and then turned into like a version of like Princess Peach. So that's essentially what it is. That's the reason why it's called Bowsette instead of like, even though it's like Peach. Zema Duvant says, player, since Mario could use a female villain, could be a little bit of a different story. That's actually a good, there's been female villains before, you know, we've seen it before, but yeah, that's a good idea. You're kind of neutral about this, L Buck Bumble. DJ King says, no, because we have Wendy O'Coupling just to turn her into an adult. Well, I mean, where's Wendy? Wendy's, I mean, she's been around, but she's old, man. I mean, I think this time maybe we need somebody new. I don't know. Yes, because, okay, Kid Rattata says yes, because we can have Meowser. Why not Bowsette? Thick and all, but with the breast covered. Okay, so kind of PG her up a little bit. Okay. Let's see. Buck Bumble Essence says player since Bowsette is Bowser with the super crown. Yeah, I know. That's what I said. I said it's like, he was explaining to me why is it like Peach. You know what I'm saying? But like that Bowser looks like Peach. It's the same thing as like the Toadette with the crown. You know? Okay, Ataki. If Bowsette gets the green light, that will only open possibilities of other Mario characters having the crown. Okay. Yes, because she is a rival to Peachette. Okay. Dumb Guy Gaming says no, because if Waluigi is abandoned by Nintendo, then Nintendo doesn't have resources or care to make anything but a trendy story. I don't know if that even made sense, Dumb Guy Gaming. I'm not really sure if that made sense. You know you love Bowsette, Francis. I know. I think the character design is actually really good. Whoever was the original or some of the character designs, it's actually a well-made character. No, I don't think. First of all, just to let you guys know, Princess Peach is my favorite character in the Mario universe. I think I've said this before, but if you guys don't know, got 229 people watching. First of all, shoutouts, guys. Yesterday we were kind of low on likes, which affected the view ratio afterwards. So guys, hit that like button. We should be able to get to 150 likes, no problem. So guys, go ahead and hit that like button if you do enjoy the content that I'm bringing you guys every day on PE Live. Now getting back to this, Princess Peach is my favorite character. So automatically, obviously, I was like, okay, this is actually pretty cool because I love Princess Peach. I love her design. I think Princess Peach is awesome. So when you have this character, it's like, okay, great. I was like, when the Toadette character was revealed, it's like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like Princess Peach. She's awesome. She's my favorite Mario character. Epic Steve says, it should never come into the main canon. I'd say burn it with fire, but I don't think that'll work. So hit it with that super holy water. Wow, you really hate it. Let's see here. Jake and Bacon says, so would Bowsette still want to marry Peach? Nintendo getting with the times, I suppose. Well, they're the same person, so I don't. Oh, wait a minute. No, I see what you're saying. Yeah, probably. Deadlock 7 says, players, yes, the popularity alone and how fast it blew up means Nintendo should acknowledge it. After all they did with Luigi Death Stare, plus a new character to explore. You know what? That's actually a very good point. Although Luigi Death Stare came from Nintendo themselves, and then it blew up. So Bowsette is not from Nintendo themselves. There's obviously licensing and type of whoever. There is trademarks and there's type of issues that would go, right? Like legal issues that would go into actually taking somebody else's character. That person would have to be paid. Although the character was based on something that Nintendo already did in the first place, right? So it would be tricky. It would definitely be tricky. But the Death Stare was definitely from something that Nintendo actually put in themselves. Whereas this Bowsette is something that kind of like the fan fiction, and they kind of took off with it. So I see what you're trying to say, though. I think you make some good sense. Jetty says, I'm all for it. Bowsette opened so many doors for creativity in terms of lore. We can expect some fun games. Yeah, I'm down with that. I'd be completely down for like a super Bowsette, like Super Princess Peach, like Super Bowsette Plus or something like that. I'd be completely down for a game with her. Absolutely. But then again, like I said, I think I'm not the best opinion because I like Princess Peach more than I like any other Mario character. So, Astroth K says, I love the design of Koopame? Who's that? And the crown being placed, the game at least makes it plausible in canon. Okay. Gintoki Cruz says, since the internet's thirst for Princess Peach was reignited with Bowsette. That's true. Kid Ratata says, since can Bowser Jr.'s mom or are you trying to say that can be Bowser Jr.'s mom? Reason why Bowser wants to kidnap Peach because she looks like Jr.'s mom and want a mom for him because Bowsette was lost. Okay, so you're trying to kind of wiggle it into being canon somehow. Is that what you're trying to do? Mama Mercy Gaming says, players, also Nintendo has been on the dark skin girls train lately and killing it with dark skin Bowsette for the win. Well, yeah. I mean, obviously this is. I mean, I've seen some red-haired, dark-skinned Bowsettes, popping up everywhere too. So, yeah. I mean, I think they can do both, right? Maybe. Well, they'd have to pick one actually. Robert Bear says, I would love Bowsette to be in because it would be so cool if Bowser turned Peach into that and the crown somehow makes her evil. Player says, how cool would that be? That'd be kind of cool. No, I agree. That would be kind of cool. That would be kind of cool. Princess Koopa. Okay, did you make that up? I haven't heard that before. Blue Bolt says, player essence it. No, please no. Michael Brent says, must be a slow news day. Actually, we got a lot to talk about when it comes to the news. There's actually been quite a number of different things, but you guys are all over this Bowsette stuff. And not only that, we got 253 people watching, which was more than yesterday with more news stuff. So, and I didn't even talk about the Bowsette thing. So obviously this is a community focused. PE Live is community focused. This isn't about News, like robotic news. This isn't a robotic news thing with PE Live, okay? This is where we kind of show our personalities. We come here to talk about, we can talk about lore. We can talk about other stuff. There's lots of things that we can talk about in PE Live. It's more casual than, and also with the PE podcast, that's more casual because I'm doing hardcore news robot stuff during the whole week. Every single day, I do four hours plus of editing and recording of me being a robot in PE news. So this is more of a, it's not necessarily like a slow news day. I had tons of news articles to go over. But this is more, like I said, a community podcast where we can come and have fun and talk about things. Because, I mean, it gets kind of boring talking about just like straight news the whole time. I mean, come on. So that's really what it comes down to. Let's see here. You said Rule 34 in action. The Rule 34 is in, bro, that was in action literally like the second that Bowsette, got up there. Somebody was like, Rule 34! Like somebody like flew to their computer. Like literally, no, not even flew, freaking instant transmission, like instant freaking Goku transmission to their computer. Didn't even know. They're like, ha ha! The Rule 34 instant transmission, dude. Let's see here. Nindy Gamer says, I wanted the idea of an evil Princess Peach explored since the Shadow Queen in Thousand Year Door. Oh, that's a good example. It could be interesting role reversal as a main villain. You're right. You're absolutely right about that. I think, we're joking around with this, but I actually think it's a really well-designed character. Obviously, like I said, cover her up just a little bit. There's no need for her, for her chest to be hanging out like that. But at the same time, like, I still think that could be part of her personality. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it's necessarily a problem if they had her like that. Like, but I don't think Nintendo would, though. Princess Peach is, like, covered from head to toe. But not all the time, though. I mean, well, no, most of the time. Well, no. Mario Tennis and some other games, she's not. So yeah. Mother Brain, you need to focus on real women. VCIPZ says, VC says, Parsons, your name with the super crown would be OJette. Oh, stop, dude. Don't do that. Don't do that to me. John Shepard, we'll be talking about that in just a bit, dude. Let's see. Kid Ratatus says, Parsons, what if Mario rescues Peach and it's actually Bowsette, and then he/she takes over the kingdom and Peach comes to the rescue? I'd be completely down for that. That could be like the setup for Super Princess Peach, right? That can be the good setup for Super Princess Peach. Rule 34, baby, says Jazzy. Let's see here. Gintoki Cruz says, players since Bowsette may have a different personality, it would also allow Princess Peach to playable character as well as Mario 3D World game on the Wii U, which opens up more characters to play as. Yeah, I agree. I think we're kind of due like a good main new Mario character, right? Like, we haven't really had it much. There hasn't really been much to that. So yeah. Astroth cases places. I think the cleavage is fine. It's not like we don't already have Sia and Hyrule Warriors. Well, yeah, that's true, but Sia was made by Koei Tecmo, not necessarily Nintendo. So I see what you're trying to say, but this would be made by Nintendo. If this was to be a real thing, this would be made by Nintendo's main teams, right? So I see what you're trying to say, though. I see what you're trying to say. Dank Beam Center says, players, could Bowsette be in Smash and Super Peach 3D? How would Bowsette just happened, Dank Beam Center? Like, how would Sakurai do that? Like, what is that? What? Like, how would that happen? Do you think games are made overnight? Do you think these characters, do you think Sakurai is literally thinking of a character to put for the launch of Smash right now at this point? What? What is this? Mama Mercy Gaming says Bowsette could be Bowser's sister and would kidnap Mario and Peach and would have to save Mario from her. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, hold up. Mario and Peach. Kidnap Mario and Peach and then, but isn't Bowsette evil though? But I mean, so look, now we're kind of deviating, right? Because Bowsette is Bowser with the crown, right? So you guys are saying, okay, Bowser and Bowsette are going to be different people. Obviously, if Nintendo did this canon, they'd be completely different people. So, which I agree. I don't want Bowser to be Bowsette. I think that reduces the options that you have for a good story. So I agree that Bowser and Bowsette should actually be just different people, right? So it would break whatever lore that people made up. But at the same time, I like your premise and what you're trying to set up. Like, I like the fact that, okay, like this is like Bowser's sister, or this is Bowser's cousin, or something like that. Separate people, not the same person. And like they, like, you know, Bowser, you know, maybe she's good, and maybe you have to use her to save Mario and Princess Peach. I don't know. I think it'd just be cool if she was in there, you know, for something. Fit Tanuki, yo, shout outs to Fit Tanuki. I haven't seen you here for a while, man. Good to see you here. Bowsette brought you. Did Bowsette bring you here, my boy? Says even Miyamoto said he wanted to make Evil Peach character as a rival. It was called Wadu Peach or something like that. Yeah, that's true. Like an Evil Peach character, absolutely, absolutely. Look at Twintel and Arms. Yeah, that's true. I see Twintel and Arms, but Twintel is still fully covered except for her biceps. She has like a tank top on, but I mean she has a big butt, but it's fully covered. Like she's still fully covered though. So I mean that's about it. Blazer Link says Polaris Bowsette DLC in Smash. Okay, DLC, but she first has to be a real character though. She first has to be a real character though. That's the first thing though. Gentoki Cruz says Polaris is not Bowsette related. Why is Daisy drawn from? Okay, well we're not talking about we'll talk about that later, or that's a random question. We're not talking about that. So talk about Bowsette and some stuff like that. So ask me that, Gentoki Cruz. We'll get into that at the. Well, you know what? I'll answer it since it's Mario, I guess. Why is Daisy drawn with a tan a lot of the times? Daisy is my fave unrelated or underrated character. Oh, my favorite underrated character. Okay, so you're basically saying that she is underrated, even though that's not fact. But you know, I don't know if she is underrated. I mean, maybe that's your opinion out there. But okay, I don't know why she's drawn. Like, why? What's wrong with the tan? I don't get it. There's nothing wrong with the tan. Kid Vitata says, "Players talking with facts. Will Nintendo make this character canon or 0% chances?" It's pretty much a 0% chance. I hate to rain on the Bowsette parade here, guys, but before we do rain on this Bowsette parade a little bit more, guys, we got 270 people nearly watching. Thank you guys so much. That's definitely really good. If you just joined in, we're talking about Bowsette. We're talking about potential lore to where Bowsette could be real. This is obviously a little bit more of a fun topic. But hit that like button, guys. We definitely need some more new ninja to come into the village. And I do want to say that we do have a Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torn of the Golden Country giveaway to do today right now. So you guys want to go ahead and get that giveaway going right now? Let's go ahead and let's get that giveaway going, right? So I am going to link, that giveaway was over for Torn of the Golden Country, the first code. I'm going to link the Monster Hunter giveaway. If you have not entered into the Monster Hunter giveaway, make sure you do that. We'll get right back to Bowsette and you guys' ideas in just a second. Let's go ahead and give away this Torn of the Golden Country. So I had a 24-hour competition for Torn of the Golden Country. Hopefully you guys all got your chances to enter in. So it was a 24-hour competition. 3,000 people entered, and we're gonna go ahead and pick the winner of that right now on PE Live. Now I'm going to, if this person's not here, obviously everybody who entered is not going to be in here because 3,000 people plus entered, and there's not 3,000 people in here. But for those who are watching the replay, make sure you check your email to see if you won if you're not here in the chat. So I am going to pick the winner, and we'll see who won this one here. Let's check. All right, winners. Let's draw a winner. All right, so Sean Camus from Twitter with the Twitter action of following me. Sean Camus, are you here? Are you in here? Is Sean here from Twitter? But anyway, Sean, I will be contacting you via your email that you provided. So shout outs to Sean. You will get a day to respond. If Sean does not respond within the day, then yeah. And then that's basically then that's that. And then we'll redraw it. We'll redraw it. So we'll give him 1 day to respond via email. If he doesn't respond, then we will redraw the winner for it. So shout outs to Sean. congrats on winning that one. And like I said, if you're watching, you can hit me up on Twitter. I can DM you the code too. So yeah, that was the winner of the Torna giveaway. Don't fret though, guys. We still got 2 more codes to give away. We'll be having another Gleam post tonight. The Gleam post will go live, and then I will end it slightly before PE Live starts. So we will announce another winner tomorrow on Wednesday for another Torna code, and then Friday we'll have a special Torna code for only people who come out to Player Essence Cross Nintendo. So Friday night, if you come out to Player Essence Cross Nintendo, I know I said I was gonna do 3 gleams, but we're not gonna do that's too many gleams. So we'll do a special giveaway for people who can make it to Player Essence Cross Nintendo, for the loyal Player Essence Cross Nintendo guys out there. So look forward to that giveaway. That'll be given away via Nightbot. So look forward to that. And like I said, we still have the Monster Hunter giveaway. We're still gonna have 1 more toner code to give away, and that's that. So anyway, let's go ahead and let's get back to Bowsette, guys. So does anybody else have anything else that they want to mention about Bowsette? All right. So if there's anything else that you want with lore or with something that you want to see Nintendo do, let me know. I'll be more than happy to read off your comments. This was actually really fun reading off you guys' thoughts, because a lot of you guys are really passionate about this whole Bowsette thing. And I think the reason why a lot of you guys are really passionate about it, because it's a well-designed character. I mean, people make up stupid Nintendo characters all the time. Like, I see stupid Luigi characters, stupid Wario characters, stupid characters all the time, you know? But this is probably the best, like, thought of character from a Nintendo universe that I've seen in a while. Probably since I even started on Twitter. People make the dumbest things, you know? But this is probably the best one. It looks like it could be canon, you know? Let's see here. Shout outs to Zelda's biggest fan. I appreciate that. KJ2399 says, if Bowsette was her own thing, wouldn't it be reversed for her to kidnap Mario like how Bowser kidnapped Peach? Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It could be. We're just talking about all sorts of lore. Obviously, they can take it and they can kind of manipulate it however they want to make it fit into anything. But yeah, they can do whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? Like, anything would be good, you know? Is it Bamu Nelson? Sorry about Jimmy G. Jimmy G, I don't know what he was thinking. Sorry to go off topic, guys, and talk about sports, but just for a second. I don't know what the heck Jimmy G was thinking. I don't know why he didn't run out of bounds and why he felt that he could go against a freaking strong safety. Jimmy G looks like he can lift 2 pounds. He looks like the weakest person on the field. He is not a strong man, and he decides to not go out of bounds. I don't know what he was thinking. That was an idiotic move by Jimmy G, our freaking $130 million quarterback, and now he's out for the season because he decided to go head up with a screaming full speed free safety. Like, what was he thinking? What was he thinking? That we don't pay you to be trying to run over free safeties? What type of stupidity? What type of stupidity is that? If I'm getting paid a freaking $25 million a year, I'm not running headfirst into a safety. Why would you do that? You're getting paid $20 million. You're not getting paid $20 million to run over safeties. You're not a lineman. You're not a running back. You're not a wide receiver. You're a freaking quarterback. What is he doing? Now he's out for the season. Oh, we still got to pay him. We still got to pay him 20-something million for the year. Anyway, moving on. Fit Tanuki says, players, do you have a favorite design from the other characters that people have been giving the crown to? Not really. I haven't really looked up all of that, but I think the Bowsette or whatever, the Bowsette was cool, so that was okay. Rosalina says Bowsette should be from Rosalina's world. Hear me out though. Rosalina is from the Mushroom Kingdom, right? But it's canon, not the same one Mario is from. Well, I think Matt Pat from Game Theory, he talked about how like Rosalina's like Luigi's like mom or something like that, or like related to Luigi. I don't know. There is something like that. So, and like he put some compelling evidence. Obviously Nintendo didn't confirm that, but he's got some compelling evidence that like Rosalina is like related to Luigi somehow or something like that. So, I mean, go watch that Game Theory. So maybe there's something to do with that. I don't know. Let's see here. I just LOL'd in the shower. Yeah. Braxton says, waifus always great. Yeah, waifus are always great. It's Blackface. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate the Twitch follow. Appreciate that, man. You guys are doing nothing to knock out Andre, though. My boy Andre's been the boss. Been the boss of the stream. Shout outs to Andre. Oh my god. He knocked out himself. Shout outs to Andre with the Toby Blaster. Oh my god. Literally like right on cue, my boy Andre knocks out himself to become the double up on the stream boss. Okay, Andre, we gotta power you up, my boy. You definitely got more HP than that. If you knocked out yourself, you definitely got more HP than that. So we're gonna have to level you up just a bit, homie. We're gonna have to give you a little bit more health if I can get into it here. No, it's not gonna let me get into it. So no, we're gonna keep you with the same health, but still, Jesus, my boy. Thank you for the Toby Blaster once again, Andre. Showing some major love to the village already too. $40. Top ninja for the stream, top ninja for the week as well. Do appreciate that, man. Really do appreciate that. Also, shout outs to Nicholas Figueroa with the subscription. Thank you so much, homie. Appreciate that. He says, Bowsette, you mean Buck Bumble? Play it. You know what, man? I figured that you do this, so I already have it locked and ready to go. Although, I'm not shimmying. We're just going to play the Buck Bumble. I want to have my sanity because I feel that if I continue to shimmy and do all that, it's going to creep into my dreams and then creep into other things. So, no shimmy. I might do a quad. I'll do one quad for you, but that's it. No shimmies. Just a quad. My day's been going good, man. How are you doing? Kentucky Cruz says, I feel more likely that Bowsette... God, this stupid song. God dang it. I can't even answer Kentucky Cruz's thoughts. Jesus, Andre, why? God. Anyway, let me get back to what Kentucky Cruz had to say. I feel more likely that Bowsette would appear as a secret ghost painting in Luigi's Mansion 3 that you can fight. Interesting. AV, Alton, with the $1.99 donation, thanks for coming out to the stream, homie. He says, Bowsette is where it's at. Yeah, Bowsette's looking good too. If she's Luigi's mom, she's Mario mom. LOL. Nah. No. Go watch the game theory or whatever it is, or go watch that. Go watch what Matt Pat did. Go watch that one on Rosalina. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what he said. Somebody in the chat that remembers that episode, inform me about that one. Shout outs to AV though, Elite Ninja AV with the $1.99 donation. I appreciate that, homie. Let's see. Astroth K says places. There's a ton of potential here for stories and games of the crown falling into the wrong hands. Absolutely. You know what would be really good? If that crown actually gives them a little bit more powers than what was original. So if Nintendo can make the crown, like make it to where it's like sacred. Like, you know, Mario, the sacred crown or something. Like some, you know what I'm saying? Like make it to where like that crown is like wanted by many and like it gives you even more. You know, I think that would be hype if they actually made it to where it's like a legendary like artifact or something like that. You know? Okay, Kid Rattata. Okay, he said that she is her daughter. So there you go. Daughter. Luigi, Rosalina is Luigi's daughter, you know, so that's what he said. And then he provided some evidence in the typical Matt Pat fashion where like most people watching aren't intelligent enough to counteract what he's saying by science, so you just kind of like I mean, like obviously Matt Pat's a smart guy, so whenever I see his stuff I might not agree on, but I'm just like maybe. Nathaniel E says places Junko Ishromete is the best. Okay. Bowsette, Team Bowsette. What's up, Anton Alvoy? Good to see you here, man. Haven't seen you here for a while. Shout outs to Ninja. Yo, Anton, my boy, you are 1 month away. You are 1 month away from experiencing the brand new badge by your name. So thank you for the long-term support, homie. 1 month away, you get that new badge. Let's see here. He said that she's Rosalina or Peach's and Luigi's daughter. Okay. He said that Rosa is the child of Luigi and Peach. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Nintendo would never confirm that. Miyamoto's like, oh no. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. J2 Blue says Bowsette was so popular, even the creator of One Punch Man made some art on it. That was pretty cool to see. Yo, that is actually pretty cool. Jeanette? Is that like Gillette? What? But it's just a game theory. Thanks for watching. Gizmo BH54 says, what's up, bro? Haven't been on live for a while. How you been? I've been good, man. Gizmo, good to see you here, brother. What badge? Okay, so here's the deal, guys. If you look at the sidebars of people who have a name or who have these little icons by their name, like for example, L Buck Bumble. You see here, if you hover over it, it'll tell you how long that they've been a member of the stream. So the Elite Ninja joining up, you know, the little hidden village or Konoha symbol, village hidden in leaves. That is for new members. Once you hit 6 months, it transforms into a Makiku Sharingan, which is the red symbol. And then once you hit 1 year, it transforms into a brand new symbol, which you guys are really going to like. And then even for 1.5, we got ones for 1.5 years. We got ones for 2 years as well. But right now I'm focused on the 1 year because nobody's been able to do this for, you know, more than a year. So shout outs to the long-term support, guys. I appreciate that. I really do. See, player Dragon Knight Productions says, does Bowsette look like Peach and Bowser had a baby? No, not really. Bowsette just looks like Princess Peach with like edgier clothes on and some of Bowser's gear. And like I think she's got horns, right? So, I mean, she doesn't really look like Bowser. Some people have drawn her to look more like Bowser. So, I mean, the horns are the same thing, yeah, but she doesn't really look like Bowser, to be honest. She looks like Peach. Yeah, I was playing Buck Bumble. Yes, I was playing Buck Bumble because my boy, my dude, my main dude, Andre, he hit us up with that Toby Blaster, which I will not play Buck Bumble unless it's a Toby Blaster. That is the new rule. I'm gonna call it the Amiibo fan rule because basically this came into play because of Amiibo fan. So we're gonna call it the Amiibo fan rule. You know, kind of like the Tuck rule, kind of like the Aaron Rodgers rule, the new roughing the passer Aaron Rodgers rule, the Tom Brady you can't hit low in the knees rule. You know, all the rules that were made up because of serious moments in the history of player essence. So we're gonna call it the Amiibo fan rule. You know what I'm saying? The Hack-a-Shack rule. Cortland Robinson, how you doing, man? Thanks for coming out to the stream. Yeah, she has a little bit more curves than Peach. Yeah, she has sharp teeth. Yeah, she does. You did come up with the quad. You did come up with the name for the quad dance. Did you? You did. You're right. You did, Michael O'Brien. Royalties. I don't make any money off the quad dance itself. I make nothing off the quad dance. If I ever make a video, a monetized video with me doing the quad dance, like just that's what the video is about, then okay, then I got you, my boy. We split in that ad revenue if I ever do that. But notice how, like, for example, like Fortnite doesn't owe any of the people who made up the dances. They don't owe them anything. Like there's like, I forgot what his name is. There's like a rapper or something who made up the whole, like the dance like that, where you kick your feet out and you do that. Like, and Fortnite does that. Fortnite does a bunch of dances from like rappers and other places and none of them get anything. which he was complaining about on Twitter the other day. He's like, man, they out here, you know what I'm saying, taking my dance and everything in Fortnite. I'm like, bro, I mean, like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. But if somebody moonwalked in a video, they don't gotta pay Michael Jackson anything. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I only did because we were making fun of triple A games beforehand. Oh yeah, quad. There you go, quad. That's why I got the quad. Well, that's the face that you make whenever a new triple A game. If a game isn't good enough, you know, if this game is a quad, is it 4 A's? Is it 5 A's? That's when you do that dance, like before you pick up the game. That's when you do it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I was doing before I played Torn of the Golden Country. I was doing the quad. Shout outs, Michael. No, it was a good name for the dance, dude. It was a good name for the dance. How the hell have we been talking for over an hour? Dude, you guys are my best friends. Seriously, you guys are my best friends. We've been talking for over an hour about this stuff, okay? Or we've been talking for about an hour. I mean, if you subtract the music. How have we been talking about this Bowsette stuff for a freaking hour? There's like no way. It felt like we just started. Heck, even 50 minutes or whatever you want to say. How have we been talking about this stuff for this long? This is ridiculous. Let's move on to the next topic here, guys. Before this thing takes over the whole freaking live stream. I just talked about we talked about a picture for an hour. What? Oh my gosh, dude. This is crazy. This is crazy. Okay. So let's talk about some cloud saves, guys. So apparently, there's been some misinformation that came out, and people were asking me like, "Oh, well, why didn't you make a video about the whole cloud saves thing? About you know, them deleting your cloud saves like right afterwards?" I said, "Well, because I don't believe that to be true. Because if you look at the FAQ page, it says there is a grace period. Now, Nintendo probably could have done a better job relating how long the grace period was going to be, but there's a grace period. That's essentially what it came down to. Cloud saves is when there's disaster when you have the service. You know what I'm saying? If you have the service and there's disaster, if you get rid of the service and there's a grace period of heck, even if it was like a week or whatever the case is, like you're not paying for the service anymore. You know what I'm saying? And the service, all these people that were upset, they think the service is trash anyway. So why are you paying for it? So I didn't necessarily see the problem with just them just saying there's a grace period. There's a grace period. I mean, we all knew that. We just didn't know how long it was. But recently in a video, I think IGN got confirmed from Nintendo that it's like up to 6 months. So, I mean, that's good. But if you want the cloud saves, no matter how crappy you think the service is, and once again, I need to say my disclaimers before I have those gotcha Twitter people out there that will sit there and ignore everything I say until they found one soundbite to kind of take and act like an idiot or a fool on the internet. You know what I'm saying? I already think that the service needs to improve. Let me just go over the standards. Let me go over the checklist. I think the service needs to improve. There's things that the service can be like that they can do to make the service better. Definitely they can offer some more stuff. Hopefully they have Super Nintendo games on there. They need to add local backups on stuff like that. They need to make sure that they build in voice chat into the system. They need to make sure that they have a built-in messaging system. Am I missing anything, guys? So I don't have these idiots that like to sit there and jump to conclusions and stuff. Did I miss anything on the checklist? Good. Nintendo should add everything that I just said there. Not saying that they shouldn't. Are we clear on this? Good. I hope we're all clear. Everybody in the chat, are we clear? Are we clear? What's up, Kofi K? Thumbs up if we're clear. Did anybody have any misconceptions about what I just said right now? Or are we good? No? We're not good. Do I need to repeat? Are we good, guys? Are we good? I want to make sure that we're good. We're clear? Okay, good. Good. We're clear. There we go. I got to have a mod. Make sure a mod timestamp when this is an hour 6 into the live stream, okay? An hour 6 into the live stream. We good, boy. Let's start and finish. All right, guys, before we get into this next topic, though, with the cloud saves, or we talk about it more and I get you guys' thoughts, let's see if we can go ahead and hit that like button. We got over 200 people watching. I appreciate that. I think all the Bowsette people are like, I'm out as soon as I stop talking about Bowsette. So thank you for everybody who's still here watching. I do appreciate you guys' support. And make sure you hit that like button. Let's see if we can get to 150 likes. What are we at? Can a mod tell me what we're at this point? Let's see here. Skelegem says, honestly, I'm just fine with the service. Yeah, I'd like more, but it seems fine for the price. Well, I mean, I don't even want to, I mean, like, I can understand you, like, your point of view, dude. I get it. But anyway, Nintendo did say that, yeah, 6 months for the cloud service, and people were trying to jump the gun and say, oh, it gets deleted automatically, which Nintendo never listed. Like I said, they could have done a better job of explaining how long it would be, but they never said that it was automatic. It said there was like a time period afterwards, you know. If I don't pay for something, I never expected them to even keep it for that long. I know Sony and Microsoft does things, but at this point, why are we still comparing to Sony and Microsoft, considering Nintendo hasn't been doing stuff that Sony and Microsoft's been doing for a while now? You know what I'm saying? So for me, I was like, okay, well, if you don't pay for the service, like, are you expecting them to keep it forever? Are you expecting them to keep it for a year, or for like how long? Like, if you don't continue to buy their service, whether you think it's crap or not, if you don't buy it, then don't expect to get whatever, you know, the cloud saves, you know? So if you want the cloud saves, then you get the service, plain and simple. For me, it's a fail save. I mean, it's, if something bad happens, I'll have those cloud saves. My Xenoblade save, I mean, obviously, like I said, there should be local backup, and I would prefer local backup, but there isn't. And I'm still gonna say every single time that I have a stream, hey Nintendo, you guys need to add local backup, which I'm thinking that they're gonna add at some point. But you know, based on some of the stuff, it might take a while, but it seems like they're gonna add that. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, guys, no spoilers if anybody's trying to spoil anything here. No spoilers. I don't know what you guys are talking about with spoilers here, but yeah, no spoilers. Let's see here. So, if you guys have any comments on this, please let me know. What are your thoughts on the cloud save stuff? That'd be great if you guys could give me your thoughts on that. Tag me at PlayerEssence or hashtag PlayerEssence if you want me to read off one of your comments. 136 likes. Okay, guys, that's a little bit too low for over 200 people watching. So let's see if we can get up. Can we get to 150 likes, guys? Let's go. Let's do this. We clear, boys. Buck Bumbleette. Buck Bumbleette. That might happen. Buck Bumble 2. PlayerEssence 0. Am I getting bodied by Buck Bumble here? Am I getting bodied by Buck Bumble? People saying it's 6 months, but I don't know. Well, Nintendo confirmed to IGN that it's 6 months. It's not just people. It's IGN confirming from Nintendo themselves. So, Deadlock 7 says, PlayerEssence, it's only an issue if your Switch goes wrong while you lapse on your service. Everyone is acting as if Nintendo delete the saves off your Switch. LOL. Yeah, some people are acting like that. People concentrating on the negative. Yeah, that's the thing. It's a failsafe. It's like, so if something happens while you have the service, like if something happens to your Switch while you don't have the service, well, bruh, what the heck? Dude, come on, man. Andre, what the hell? Dude, Andre with the freaking $100 donation. What the heck, man? And he says, OJ, for tomorrow's stream, we want you to change all your stuff to Buck Bumble. Also include a Buck Bumble action figure on your desk. Also, the name of the stream should be Bumble Essence. You don't have to play any more Buck Bumble for the night. Okay, Andre. First of all, I'd be a douchebag if I didn't do what you just asked me to do for the freaking generous, you've been really generous this week, and I do appreciate that. I also hate you at the same time, but I love you like a brother at this point. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like yesterday, I got kind of upset at my brother because he came in here talking smack. So at this point, you're at the brother status, like a lot of you guys are. But I love you, Andre. But I also hate you at the same time for what you're going to make me do. So Andre with the $100 donation, super top ninja for the week. All right, so here's what's happening tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow, I'm changing all my stuff to Buck Bumble. My icon's going to be Buck Bumble tomorrow morning. As soon as I wake up, my icon's going to be Buck Bumble. Everything's going to be Buck Bumble. Everything's going to be Buck Bumble on here for the whole day. I don't know where I'm going to get a Buck Bumble action figure. I can't buy a Buck Bumble action figure that fast if it's tomorrow. I'd have to buy that on Amazon, and it'd be 2-day shipping, so I can't get a Buck Bumble action figure. It's not like they sell those. I can get like a bee action figure, like something like a bee, and then we can pretend it was Buck Bumble. Because I'm going to go to Walmart tonight, so I can do that. But I'll change everything to Buck Bumble for you, man. Thank you for the $100 donation. I really do appreciate it. I'm trying to, like I said, there's the side of me that's like, oh my gosh, this dude's like awesome and amazing. But then there's the other side of me that says, dude, what the hell? This, like, I'm really going to change everything to Buck Bumble. Like, I'm going to become a Buck Bumble guy. I told you guys this spilled into Twitter. Or not Twitter. Everything's always on Twitter. This spilled into Tinder. Okay, and that's when it kind of, like I said, I kind of got triggered a little bit when it spilled into Tinder. I didn't show it with, you know, but it did spill into that. So, but I can't deny what you just do. Thank you for the $100 donation, man. So tomorrow will be Buck Bumble Essence. So yeah, tomorrow we'll be decked out in Buck Bumble for tomorrow. My name's gonna be Buck. My name is gonna be Buck Bumble OJ Player Essence. So look forward to everything being Buck Bumble tomorrow. I'm happy because I really do appreciate the donation. But I'm not really happy about everything being Buck Bumble. Like I'm not necessarily happy about all that. Yeah, it'll be tomorrow. Will be officially Buck Bumble Day. Thank you, Andre, for your donation, homie. Tomorrow will be Buck Bumble Day, courtesy of Andre. You guys can all thank Andre. First of all, give some big love to Andre for the $100 donation. But for everybody who likes to see my pain and suffering with Buck Bumble, look forward to tomorrow. And I think you said the name of the stream needs to be Buck Bumble or Bumble Essence. Okay, so tomorrow's stream will be Bumble Essence. Tomorrow, we'll be talking about Buck Bumble tomorrow, guys. We'll be talking about the lore behind Buck Bumble. If the stream name is Bumble Essence, then obviously we need to talk about Buck Bumble. So tomorrow we'll be talking about Buck Bumble. We'll be talking about the lore behind Buck Bumble. And we're going to have a good stream. We're going to have a lot of fun. So I might just cry in my sleep. What's up, Mugiwara Link? How's it going, man? Okay, Jazzy. There's no need for you to actually... Okay, Jazzy. I appreciate that. Did you link me like a Buck Bumble? Okay, yeah. So she linked me Buck Bumble, the video game Buck Bumble. She's trying to make sure that I don't get out of playing Buck Bumble because it's only $9 used. So okay, I'll buy Buck Bumble, but I'm not gonna play it. But I will. We will have to do some type of driver, some type of goal for that because Andre didn't say anything about playing Buck Bumble. Like I said, I don't have the capture equipment for Buck Bumble, so for the N64. Okay, but I thank you, Jazzy. I mean, I could have found that on my own, but I appreciate you doing your mod duties on that. Thank you, Jazzy. Thank you. Love this. Yeah, thank you, Andre. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you like the streams, homie. I'm glad you like the streams, man. I'm really glad you like the streams, dude. What's up with YouTube? What's up with YouTube, man? All right, so just looking out, homie. Of course you are, Jazzy. Thank you. Oh, man. Thank you. You guys give some love to Andre, though, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, homie. I really do. Love what you did to the stream. What did I do to the stream? Did I do anything to the stream right now? Did I change something right now? I don't recall me changing anything right now. You mean like the streams like how I used to have the streams? You need to wear yellow and black. You should get antenna headband. I don't have any yellow and black. Maybe I can find something at Walmart tonight because I am going to go to Walmart, so maybe I can find something at Walmart. I'll buy like a yellow and black shirt if I can find one. Well, Jazzy, you're already a sponsor and a mod, so you do enough, and you've done a lot for the community. So I mean, you don't have to you don't have to sit there. I mean, I know what you're trying to say. I know you were making a joke, but you're already donating. You're already helping out a lot, you know. So Rich from Mutic says live streams mess up your algorithm. It blocks your regular videos or something like that. Oh yeah, that's absolutely true. Absolutely true, because I have so many live streams that people don't see my regular videos. So yeah, absolutely true. The video, like, and I've seen that people who don't do live streams like that, their video, or people who do like a lot of live streams and they do regular videos, the regular videos don't get out there as much. The algorithm's jacked up. So that's absolutely true. Absolutely true. But my algorithm has been jacked up since last year, since YouTube demonetized my channel. Like YouTube, they demonetized my videos for review, and they did that for nearly a year. So that jacks up your algorithm too. So my algorithm's been jacked, and then on top of all the live streams that I do, it even jacks it up even more. That's why like some of the view counts on my videos are really low because of all that. But it's like, what can you do? You just have to hope. You got to hope that the algorithm is fixed at some point. You know, that they fix the algorithm. That's all you can do. Hey Velvety, how's it going? I'm doing good. How are you? Steelers boys, yeah. Need an OJ Buck Bumble cosplay. Is that the same side as the video? What happened? I'm not really sure, dude. I'm not really sure what's happening. Bumble Essence. Yeah, Bumble Essence for tomorrow. Bumble Essence. You just searched Buck Bumble for the first time. Arena. I mean, we need to play some Arena of Valor. I might play some Arena of Valor tonight, guys. I think I might play it on Twitch. I think we might do that tonight on Twitch for Twitch Tuesdays. Probably play some Arena of Valor for like an hour or two. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the. Mama Mercy says, "What happened on Tinder?" One of my Tinder dates, she saw my original Buck Bumble dancing, and then she like messaged me about the Buck Bumble dancing, and I was like, ah! I like freaked out. Cause I don't want anybody on Tinder to see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's pretty much what happened. Well, because I clipped the video. I clipped the video and I uploaded it just as which I probably should have never done. But I clipped the video. I clipped it out of the part of my live stream. Then I released it as just like a standalone video of just like Player Essence cross Buck Bumble. And I thought that would be the end of it. I didn't think it would turn into its life of its own, but it obviously has. It was gone for a while, and then it kind of came back. You know what I'm saying? It's like a yo-yo. You know what I'm saying? So, Joe Comp says, "Found your channel, looking up gaming stuff. Enjoy your content." Thank you, man. I appreciate that, Joe. Appreciate you being here, homie. Really do. Arena of Valor is out today. It is. It is. Even on Tinder, going to be known as the Buck Bumble guy. That's not a good thing, man. That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. All right. So, anything else you guys have on cloud saves? It's up to 6 months. Nintendo has clarified. Are you guys more likely to get the service now than before? What's you guys' thoughts on the whole cloud save stuff? What do you guys think? Tag me at Player Essence or hashtag Player Essence, and I'll be more than happy to read off you guys' comments. No Taco Bell today, just OJ. Yeah, I saw your tweet, PB. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Taco Bell and OJ is good though. Taco Bell and OJ is good. Play that Black and Yellow song. I can't play that song because that's copyrighted, but I can play like the beat for you guys tomorrow. Zeba Duvon says, since Nintendo does not have enough space in the cloud to back up the amount of saves I have. LOL. Do they? I don't. Is that true? I don't know. I didn't know there was a limit to what they can do. Stuck in traffic, Jeremy, on the way home from work. West Coast boys, Jeremy. Shout outs though, man. Appreciate you watching. Amiibo fans says Buck Bumble is OJ's Etika loves Minecraft. Yeah, I think it's something like that. Chalupas for the win. Ooh, yeah, chalupas are good stuff. I don't eat Taco Bell a lot, but chalupas are good stuff, man. Chalupas are good stuff. I don't, like I said, when it comes to food, guys, you got to make sure that you guys are eating right. I know this is kind of going off topic a little bit. Ozema says you just have too much games. Then Danny Scaling also says, players, if you can't pay $3 once every 6 months to keep your cloud saves, there's something wrong in your life. That's true. Weam Gamer says, when I save my data to the cloud, I can't see my data on a cloud. What a ripoff. So yeah, when it comes to eating, guys, you guys got to make sure that you eat healthy, though. Every meal that I have, man, vegetables, salad, a little bit of whole grains, a little bit of fish, chicken. You got to make sure that you eat healthy, keep your body and mind right. Today I had a really good workout session. You know, like I said, I don't eat Taco Bell's delicious, but I don't eat it a lot. But I had a really good workout session today because I ate good today. Everything worked properly with my body, so today was good, man. I had a full workout, had a full hour and a half weights and an hour on the cardio machine, so it was, or on the treadmill, so it was good, man. Got to keep the mind and body right. Ate a hamburger today. Yeah, man, I stopped eating red meat so much because red meat makes you have like crazy number twos. That's what I noticed, man. When you eat a lot of red meat, you have crazy number twos. Like if you eat like a big old hamburger, that's what's gonna happen to you. Your stomach's gonna start hurting. Like that's what I just noticed, man. So I stopped eating red meat because of that. Because it's like there's too many calories, too high in fat. I mean, it's just in like crazy number twos, man. It's like going like Like, you know, like you just, that's what happens. I remember eating burgers. Like when I was younger, I used to always eat burgers and all that. And they just be crazy, man. Like I'm not trying to have like crazy moments in the bathroom. Like now I eat a lot of vegetables, eat a lot of whole grains. Then I go into the bathroom, bam, in and out. It's so fast. It's like, wow, that was nothing. You know, everything works smoothly. I don't ever hurt or I don't get any pains. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what happens when you eat too much red meat, man. When you overeat. Let's see here. Should we get into random Q&A? Are we getting into random Q&A? I think we still have some other topics to get into, right, guys? We have fall games. So I guess we can blend that into the Q&A. So if there's any fall games that you're excited about, Valkyria Chronicles 4 just launched on the Switch, PS4, Xbox One, and PC today. There's also Dragon Ball FighterZ, which is coming out, I think, this week. Coming out at the end of this week. Yeah, Friday. That's coming out Friday. And then we also have, like I said, World With You, and there's other bunch of games. I'm going to do, like, top 5 October games. So look forward to that video that I'll be doing at some point. So yeah. So let's go and get into Q&A. I'll take random questions. If you guys have comments, tag me at PlayerEssence, hashtag PlayerEssence. I'll be more than happy to talk about that. Is it Nibor VGC says, I don't care if it's night in Sweden. When OJ is live, then it's time to check the phone. Yo, shout outs to the Viking Nation. Dude, what's up with Sweden, man? Thank you so much for watching from Sweden. I know it's super late where you're at, man. Remember, I'm just gonna call you VGC. Remember, we do have weekends. I'm starting to do early live streams for the Viking Nation and for the international guys. So look out for like good times on the weekend. Saturday and Sunday, I will be streaming early, so like 9 or 10 a.m. my time. So it'll be a decent time where you're at. So look out for that too. So last week we had we had 2 great live streams. We had like over 150 people for each of those streams. So as long as we have those people coming out to the Saturday streams, I'm more than happy to provide those for you guys early in the morning, like before football on Sunday, and then Saturdays, kind of just provide a video for you guys there as well, or you know, a live stream more like it. Nathaniel East's places. What's your opinion about all the announcements made during today's episode of Inside Xbox? What did they announce at Inside Xbox? I don't follow Inside Xbox anymore. I used to watch it, but I don't follow it anymore. You got to keep your medium girl, aka chubby girl figure. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. That's the thing. You gotta feel what you're comfortable with. You know, whatever you're comfortable with. You know, as long as you're healthy, then you can do that. You can do that. Let's see. The Switch was made for the bathroom. Kinda. Well, Nintendo did have an advert, I think, like in Europe about that. So, greetings from Sweden. Shoutouts, man. Shoutouts to the Viking Nation. Stuck in traffic, Velvety. Oh. You haven't seen my videos in months, but tune into the live streams, dude. Polari Luma, make sure you check out my videos, dude. I think there's a lot of great information. I understand that my live streams are cool, but a lot of information can get lost in there, and you'll be much more informed if you check out my videos as well. So just take the time out of your day, man. Heck, when you're in the bathroom, grab your cell phone, check out the video. I do videos every morning, so there should be right there when you wake up, there should be videos already there set for you. So just check out the videos. You can be in the bathroom. Just check them out for a bit. I mean, you can go to the description, the link in the description. Even if you don't have 10 minutes, there might be a topic that you're interested in, and I have timestamps in the description of every single video. You don't have to wait for somebody to put the timestamps in the comment section. I have the timestamps all in the description, so you can just click on what you want to see and then just kind of go from there. So even if you only have 5 minutes, you can still. All the topics are usually around 5 minutes or less. So you can just click on what you want to watch, what information that you want, and then it's simple, it's easy. So definitely check it out, man. Definitely check it out, and it helps out the channel too when you do so. Just because we haven't had as many people watching the videos as much, so that'd be great if you can check out some of the videos if you're interested in some of the topics, man. Epic Steve says, if Minecraft Steve comes to Smash Ultimate, would you play him? I'd play him, like, you know, just to try out the character, but he wouldn't be like a main or anything. Michael O'Brien says, Players Stuff on Twitter said that he thought a regular direct was 100% lock for November. Any thoughts on that? Yeah, I think that September, October, November. Yeah, I think a regular direct. I don't know about 100% lock for a regular direct. I think maybe like a Smash direct or something like a themed direct, Animal Crossing direct. I don't know, maybe something themed, but I don't know about a regular direct. I don't know. So we'll have to wait and see. VC says, let's talk about the $7,000 Super Mario Party copy that was sold online today. There's not really much to say. Some idiot bought a copy of Super Mario Party for $7,000 for some reason. I don't know why he would or she would, but they did. So there's not much. There's not much to say on that. A Gamer says, on the fall games topic, Monster Boy and the Cursed Kingdom is my game of the year. Okay, so independent game being your game of the year, nice, dude. Deadlock 7 says, player since October is looking good for games. Mark of the Ninja 2. Also, personally really pleased. It has been officially announced that Divinity Original Sin 2 is coming to Switch. Has that been officially announced? I actually did not see that information. Was that on Nintendo? Where'd you find that? Was that on Nintendo Everything? I did not know that. That's actually pretty cool. I didn't see where did they put that? I don't see that anywhere. Can a mod link me? Can you link me that? Whoever's, I mean, I don't see that original Divinity. Like, I know that there was like a config file or something like that, but I don't know if there was, or something. I don't know. I don't remember them being like a actual, you know. Anyway. Let's see here. Hey, OJ, when will the voting for Game of the Year start? The voting for Game of the Year? What do you mean by voting for Game of the Year? Like, I mean, like with the Game Awards, it starts in November, I think, with the Game Awards, or that week. It's either that week, yeah, it's like a little bit before November. I mean, if you're talking about the Game Awards, which I think, like I said, a lot of people give Jeff Keighley crap, but I don't think I think the Game Awards is fun, man. The past two Game Awards, I've been having a ton of fun with the Game Awards. Last year's Game Awards, I thought was amazing. Like, look, listen, I know people like to crap on the Game Awards, but I think Jeff Keighley's doing a good job. I think the Game Awards last year was good. I know Sean Long really hated the Game Awards last year, but I thought it was really good. They had the Duff Man, the Italian Duff Man on there. They had Bayonetta 1, 2, and 3 announced. They had some great stuff. They had the whole Anuma and Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I mean, I know there's probably not going to be as much Nintendo stuff because Nintendo probably isn't going to have a game that's going to be part of the Game of the Year running this year. Like, serious contender for Game of the Year this year. It's not going to have one. It's going to have Octopath potentially for RPG, you know, and things like that. But I don't think it's going to have like a serious Game of the Year contender. So we're not going to see as much Nintendo love this year. But I still think I'm still going to watch it. I'm still going to stream it. I still think it was good. We had a lot of fun. We had tons of people come out to the stream. I think I had like, how many people did I have watching? Like 500 people watching or something like that. I know like 200 people subscribed to me like instantly as soon as they saw my stream. Like, it was like instant. Like, I had just pop-ups just popping up over and over and over and over and over again. It was great. So I'm gonna stream the Game Awards. We're gonna have a lot of fun. You know, we're gonna have a lot of fun during the Game Awards. I'm gonna have my Doritos Jeff Keighley background layout. I got it saved, baby. Let's go. I got it saved. So we're gonna have a lot of fun, dude. Dusk is looking pretty good. What do you mean by Dusk? Smash can't make it for the Game Awards, right? Yeah, Smash can't make it for the Game Awards, no. Smash can't make it for the Game Awards. All right, you got a My Nintendo link for me? Thank you, Mr. All right, yeah, so Divinity, Original Sin 2 is coming to the Nintendo Switch. So Larian Studios, who are the developers behind Divinity Original Sin 2, have confirmed that they are planning to bring the game to the Nintendo Switch. Divinity Original Sin 2 has already been announced for both the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, and the Nintendo Switch version is next. The company has not revealed any details about the Nintendo Switch version of the game, other than it's coming. So there you go. More Western, big Western support for the Nintendo Switch. So you can thank that up to sales. I think as long as the Switch sells, doesn't matter. Developers will fandangle in support. This is the type of game that never comes to a Wii U. It never comes to a 3DS. So it's really good to see games like this come over. I mean, not necessarily my thing, but still, glad to have it come over to the system. So that's great. Great. Awesome stuff, Deadlock. Yeah, just read that off. So good stuff. Are you forgetting Kirby, OJ? Game of the Year material for the next year or two? Well, Polari, I mean, like, that's next year? I mean, we're talking about this year's Game of the Year. So that it has to be 2018 games. So, I mean, like, if you look at the Game of the Years that are going to be in the running for this year, it's going to be, what is it going to be? It's going to be Spider-Man. It's going to be Red Dead Redemption. It's going to be God of War. Those are going to be the games. Those three games are going to have the most realistic shot at winning, it's going to be between those 3 games. There's no way that Kirby or Octopath or even Xenoblade 2 is eligible, but like Xenoblade 2, like Torn of the Golden Country, you know, like these are the games like Mario Tennis, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, which is eligible. That's not gonna, dude. These games aren't gonna have a chance at winning over Red Dead, God of War, and Spider-Man. Yeah, it's just not gonna happen, you know. So yeah. So this year, I think God of War is gonna win. I think God of War is a lock to win it. I think God of War is a lock because God of War is something that was completely different. It's a complete reboot of the franchise, whereas Red Dead is not a complete reboot. It's Red Dead Redemption 2, so it's bigger and badder than the first one. But God of War was something completely different than the original God of War games. So that's the reason why God of War is going to win it, because they took a bigger chance than Red Dead. Red Dead is Red Dead Redemption, but obviously bigger and badder and better, which is good, which is not a problem because it's been a long time since we got the last Red Dead. But God of War is definitely going to win it. It's going to win it. Game of the Year. It's going to. I can guarantee you God of War is going to win Game of the Year. I can guarantee you it will. It will, because the reason why it will, there's also politics that play a part into it. A lot of game journalists or people that work for these magazines, they want to see developers take like these franchises that have been running for a decade plus or whatever the case is and reboot them completely. Look at what game won last year, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild was a complete kind of reboot from what we saw from previous Zelda games, right? You have an open world now, you have multiple different weapons that you can use, there's all this different stuff that you can use. So even though it was not the most polished game, even though it was not the most best frame rate or whatever the case was, Legend of Zelda still won Game of the Year because it rebooted things in a way that a lot of people really liked, and of course got great reviews, great sales, whatever the case was. So that's the reason why usually games like that win Game of the Year. It's very hard for like a sequel in the normal sense of a sequel to win Game of the Year, from the Game Awards, that is. So yeah, God of War is going to win, and I don't have a problem with God of War winning. Like, God of War is going to win. Even though I don't like God of War as much as everybody else, I still realize that, okay, they did do something different. They tried something new. They tried out different things, and they took the franchise in a completely different, you know, way, which is good, which is fine, you know. Everything doesn't need to be made for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like the old God of War, where you're flying up into the air and you're air comboing people and slamming them down. You know, I like that God of War, but everything doesn't have to be made for me, okay? And that's the thing that some gamers don't understand. Like, sometimes they get mad when something goes away and it's not what they wanted. Well, everything doesn't need to be made for you, okay? I can go back and play the old God of Wars if I want to play old God of War. There's a bunch of old God of War games that I can play all I want to, okay? This is the new God of War. It's going to win Game of the Year, blah, blah, blah. I don't have to like it, you know? Like, I don't have to like the new God of War, and I don't like the new God of War, but whatever, you know? I can realize it's a good game. You know? Let's see here. Let's hope the Italian guy turns up again. Yeah, man, I want him to come back, you know? I want him to come back. Yeah, John, I agree. I think God of War 2 is my favorite God of War game. I still think God of War 2 is the best one. God of War 3 it plays better, but the story's not as good. But God of War 2 ends on like a crazy cliffhanger, which is stupid. God of War 3 kind of solves it, which it does, but the ending's kind of weird. But God of War 3 is good. There's some pacing problems with God of War 3, but overall, I think God of War 3 is really good. I think it's good. God of War 2 is better though. God of War 2 is really good. God of War 1's good too, but God of War 2 is awesome. God of War 2 is awesome. What's up, Turbo Jesse? How's it going, man? Let's see here. Nathaniel says the Game Awards needs a section for the best visual novel. If you guys have questions, tag me at PlayerEssence or hashtag PlayerEssence. Also hit that like button. I'll be more than happy to read off some of you guys' comments. Excuse me. Bayonetta and Metroid Prime 4 will be at this year's Game Awards. Well, I don't know if they will be. I mean, we can hope that they will be. There's no guarantee though. Right now, we're Solo Watson. We are in the Q&A section. So if you have a question, feel free to tag me at PlayerEssence or hashtag PlayerEssence, and feel free to ask me a question. So it's kind of random. People can kind of bring up whatever they want. Donkey Kong Country Switch version is obviously going to win Game of the Year because it features the new funky mode. Absolutely, Amiibo fan. When was the last time God of War won Game of the Year? God of War 2, I think, won Game of the Year back when that came out. Well, it was God of War 2 won some Game of the Year awards. The original God of War won some Game of the Year awards too. But God of War 2 came out in 2006, and that was the same year as Okami and Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. So God of War 2 didn't win as many Game of the Year awards, but it did win some. But most people picked Okami that year for Game of the Year in 2006. So I was working, I think I was working at Sunglass Hut. I was working at a sunglass place in 2006. And I remember I purchased it from, it was like the EB Games or like the GameStop in the mall because I was working in the mall. I remember I purchased God of War 2 and I went home and I played it all night, dude. I played it for like 10 hours because it was summer. Was it summer? I don't know. I forgot when it came out. Whatever. I went and purchased it day one, played it all night. It was great. It was great. Oh man, it was so good. Right now we're in random Q&A. So if you have any questions, dude, feel free. Tetsu, feel free to, or Kimpachi, feel free to ask a question. Just tag me at PlayerSense, ask a question. Pain Fat Purple says, PlayerSense, will Prime 4 release next year? Any inside info? No inside info, but I think it will release next year. I do feel that Metroid Prime Trilogy could be announced at the Game Awards this year. Let's see here. Buck Bumble Essence says, I think we're going to see another drunk person. Let's hope, dude. Let's hope. Valhalla Outcast says, in regards to the cloud save info, once again, Fake Raging jumped the gun and ran with speculation instead of fact. Is this just the speed of the internet? No time for confirmation. I think it's like I said, it's a little bit, it's more on the fault of people jumping to conclusions because Nintendo did state that there's a grace period afterwards, but people jumped to conclusions saying that it was going to be immediately after you're done. Like people, and like crazy people are always going to do that. That's the thing. You're always going to have crazy people doing that. Shout out to Turbo Jesse, my boy Turbo Jesse with the $2 donation through Super Chat, and says, you feeling that Red Dead Redemption 2 hype? Been waiting years? No, I'm not feeling it as much. I'm probably gonna get the game, but no, I'm not feeling it as much as other people are. I'm to be honest, my taste for Western games has just soured to the point to where it's almost, I wouldn't say it's non-existent because I mean, I think I still like Western games, but I don't remember the last time that I've truly enjoyed like a Western game. Like I really got into a Western game. I'm like, man, this is amazing. I don't even remember the last time. And I've played God of War. I've played all the, you know, I've tried to play them. I don't even remember the last time that I've truly enjoyed a Western game. I just can't, the pacing, the type of style, like the basicness of a lot of Western games, I can't get into them as much as I used to get into them. But we'll see with Red Dead. I'll pick it up, but yeah, I don't really feel any hype for Western games anymore. I tried, and I really tried to like Western games, but they're just not very good. not that they're not very good. They're just, I don't know. But yeah, man, I'm happy for everybody else that's happy for like the Western games. Like, you know, like everybody buys Grand Theft Auto. Everybody thinks Grand Theft Auto is the greatest thing ever. Like, and I think my demise with Western games started with Grand Theft Auto 4. Everybody heralded Grand Theft Auto 4. If you were alive back then, I know it was a while ago, most of you guys probably were, or if you were old enough to play Grand Theft Auto, because a lot of you guys probably weren't even old enough to buy the game. But back then I was, when it came out. And everybody made Grand Theft Auto 4 to be out the greatest thing ever. I went day one, midnight launch. I was at Fresno State. I was, you know, in college. Day one, went out there, purchased Grand Theft Auto. I was like, yeah, I'm going to play Grand Theft Auto. I'm going to have fun. I played, Grand Theft Auto 4 is crap. That game got the best reviews. Everybody, all these Western gamers loving Grand Theft Auto. I know Grand Theft Auto 5 is a lot better. Don't get me wrong. I know it's better. From what I've seen, it's better. But man, I think that was the beginning of my distaste for overhyped Western games. When everybody heralded Grand Theft Auto 4 as the greatest thing since sliced bread. That game sucks. That game is utter trash. It is utter. Go back and play Grand Theft Auto 4. That game sucks, and everybody said it was the greatest thing ever. The game's complete garbage. Complete, utter the missions suck. The game sucks. The only thing that's good about that game is the story. And even it's kind of good. The story's not the best thing. That game sucks. And everybody says that Grand Theft Auto is the greatest thing ever. Everybody buys Grand Theft Auto. It's like, ugh. And that's just kind of how I feel about a lot of Western games. Man, they overhype everything. And then when you play, it's like, yo, this game ain't better than freaking Chrono Trigger that I played 20 years ago. This game ain't better than Breath of Fire. You know, this game ain't better than Super Nintendo games that I played, you know, back in the day. So, I mean, that's just my thought process. But then again, nobody thinks like me because everybody buys Grand Theft Auto and everybody buys all these Western games. So, what the heck do I know? Anyway, moving on. A room says, have I beat Torna yet? No, I have not beat Torna. If you already beat Torna, you did not do all the. Did you fill out all the affinity charts? You didn't do all the side quests, did you? You missed a big chunk of the game because I've been playing it since I got the expansion pass. I've put over 40 hours into it, and I'm still not done with all the affinity charts. So you didn't fill them out. You didn't 100% it. So no, if you don't 100% it, don't want to hear you brag about beating the game. You got to beat it with 100%. It's DLC, homie. Let's see here. Michael Bryan says, were you a little surprised that TGS went by without anything Shin Megami Tensei 5 and no release date for Dragon Quest 11? No, I'm not surprised. No. Am I getting Starlink Battle for Atlas? Yeah, Aruma, I'm getting Starlink Battle for Atlas. Watch my videos on that game, dude. I've actually made a lot of videos. I even made a video today saying Starlink Battle for Atlas hype. So you guys really need to check out my videos, man. Really need to check out my videos so you're not asking me about stuff that I've talked about like a million times. Let's see here. Tetsumo is going to have a field day tomorrow. Don't you agree? I don't know. Kenpachi says YouTubers need to twist the facts to make Nintendo say what they haven't said because they need to upload content even if it's BS. Yeah, I mean, there's some. I mean, you know, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I guess. Epic Steve says, "Parsons, that might sound weird, but if we ever enter the same Smash Ultimate tournament, would you be willing to do doubles with me? You don't have to answer that if you don't want to. I don't know where you're located at, Epic Steve. I mean, I don't mind playing doubles with you. But it just depends. I don't know how many tournaments I'm gonna go to. Let's see here. GTA 4 is my least favorite GTA by far. Yeah, everybody said GTA 4 is the greatest thing ever when it came out. Not Sunset Raider. What are you talking about? You should try Spider-Man. Man, I'm just gonna wait. Because I tried God of War. Everyone said you should try God of War. I bought God of War day one, played it. Everybody says God of War is better than Spider-Man though. That's the thing. People still say I mean, I know Spider-Man sold more, but people still say God of War got better reviews. People still say God of War is better. So I'm a little worried at picking up Spider-Man because wait a minute, the game that everyone said is better, I don't like. So I mean, and I've seen Spider-Man, and I see how it plays and everything, but I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I do not know. The game is infamous for the hot coffee mode. Are you talking about GTA San Andreas? He said, "Stop, OJ. My feelings. Wait a minute. I never cared about GTA." Kimpachi says, players disagree. GTA 4 sucks. I bought it, played some of it, and resold it. It was trash. Yeah, I sold it for 25 bucks online, and I said I'll never buy another GTA game again with my money. And I have not bought another GTA since that point. I didn't buy GTA 5. I know everyone says GTA 5 is really good. I get that. You know, I get it. I know it's good, blah, 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 whatever. But I refuse to spend my money on GTA anymore. I'm not. Somebody can gift me GTA. You can give it to me. I'll take a gift. But I'm not buying. I'm not ever spending my money on GTA again. That garbage. Dragonite 23X. Although, let me make an amendment to what I just said. If GTA ever comes to the Switch, I'll buy it because of the impact that it'll have. But I'll probably give it away to somebody. I'll have a giveaway. But I will buy the game. Do you think cartoon/video game female characters, human or furry, can wear edgy/revealing clothing that's not just for eye candy? Bro, I don't even know how to answer that question. John Shepard says, so are you attending tournaments and locals for Smash Ultimate, or are you going to do the online warrior route? I'm probably going to be more of an online warrior, but I'll try to see if I can do some tournaments too. Deadlock 7 says, that Shin Megami Tensei game that they showed for phones looks like a crazy version of Pokemon Go with AR in it. Yeah, that's true, but I'm not excited because it's phones. Partyman says, Destiny was the game for me that everyone overhyped, including myself. Then I played it and got bored quickly. Yeah, I didn't fall into the Destiny hype. I played the beta. I was like, this is trash. And then I actually played the Xbox game, and I thought it was good. I thought it was okay, but I kind of fell out of favor quickly. Like I played the what's it called? They released like a complete version of the game on the Xbox One. The original Destiny, and I played that. There was some new content that they put in there, and I thought it was okay. Like the mechanic, like the shooting mechanics are good, but like just like there's something off with the game. It's not made by people who know how to make RPGs. They're trying to make this RPG, but it reminds me of like a really poorly executed Dynasty Warriors for Western audiences with testosterone. That's what it reminds me of. It's like a Dynasty, like people just like you go into these raids and people are just flooding you like Dynasty Warriors. Everyone's just shooting you from all angles. It's just this weird mix up of a crappily executed Dynasty Warriors for Western audiences, and people who don't know how to make an RPG, people, and then like the always online, like it's just it just leaves a bad taste. Destiny just leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I don't like it. I watch it though. I watch Professor Bowman play it pretty much every day. My chat live is down in the video, and this I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Murugawa, I see my chat right here, so yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Might refresh the stream. Player says, "Oh, Warframe is a better version of Destiny in many ways, and it's free." Yeah, I'm gonna check out Warframe. Player says, "Which newer Western game is coming to the Switch?" You were talking about earlier. Divinity: Original Sin 2. Solo Watson says, "Player, since I think I'm done with big Western games such as God of War, Red Dead Redemption 2, Spider-Man 2, I always get my friends to buy them, then I play through GameShare." Well, there you go. Well, are you done or are you not done? Are you just done buying them, but you're still going to play them? If I win a copy of GTA, I'll gift it to you, OJ. I'm never playing it. All right, man. At least you like Western indie games. Yeah, Western indie games are cool. Like, I don't mind like SteamWorld Dig and stuff like that, because those games have like a lot of unique properties and stuff. So yeah, I do like Western indie games. You just like RPGs, OJ, it's fine, but why kid yourself and waste money on Western games? Might as well just buy RPGs. Well, if there's Western, like I like Skyrim. Skyrim's a Western game. I love Skyrim. Actually, I play a lot of Skyrim. Skyrim's great. Skyrim's really good. And I like Diablo. Diablo's really good. So, I mean, if Western developers can make RPGs that really catch my interest, like Skyrim's like, it's one of my favorite games of all time. I love Skyrim. It's really good. It's really good. Can't go wrong with Space Ninjas. You can't go wrong with Space Ninjas. I think that's pretty much the rule that everyone can yeah, I don't know what you're talking about though, Moody Gawa Link. I have no idea, man. So I'm not really sure what you're talking about. Danganronpa series? No, probably not. It's like a visual novel type of game, right? Diamonds is persons. The Divinity theme is sourcing a video from May. Doesn't mean it's coming, but I wonder how the news slipped past most people this long. No. Hold up. Okay. In the interview above, around the 340 mark, the developer confirms that there are plans for the Nintendo Switch version of the game. Further details weren't revealed.
Players. I have an Xbox One X myself, and so I want to justify like why I have this console.
So, any plans for Nintendo Switch?
Yes, there are plans for it, but that's as much as I'll say. We have plans for a lot of things.
What more? That was the developer speaking. I mean, what more do we need? What more do you need than that to say that there's a confirmation for the game?
Justify like why I have this console.
So, any plans for Nintendo Switch?
Yes, there are plans for it, but that's as much as I'll say. We have plans for a lot of things, but we're looking into everything. We want to get the game out, you know, to as many players as we can.
Sounds like they plan to bring the game to Nintendo Switch to me. Sounds like they plan to bring the. I mean, I don't know what are you trying to.
As we can.
I mean, I know it was a while ago, but it kind of just slipped through what people were saying. But there you go. This is Divinity: Original Sin 2. Definitive edition, console details. This video was from Shaq News back in May 23rd, so I don't know why it took so long for people to even talk about it, but he says it's coming to Switch. He says there's plans to bring it to Switch. It's an RPG. Yeah, it's an RPG. It's an RPG. So yeah, there you go. It looks pretty cool though. I mean, it doesn't look like a bad game. It looks, yeah, it looks like you said, like Baldur's Gate type of deal, you know. So yeah, that's what it kind of looks like. Let me see. We got some time. we can check out. Let me see. See if I can just check out a little bit of gameplay for you guys. All right, so you guys can kind of see it. Yeah, it's like a Baldur's Gate type of game. An RPG. This is the original. This is the PC gameplay though. Yeah, apparently it has really good. Apparently it's a really good RPG. So, there you go. There you go. Yeah, it's gotten really good reviews. So it looks like it's a solid RPG from what I'm seeing. All right, we got 7 minutes left, guys. Let's go ahead and get some more questions. Let's get some more questions in. What the heck is Baldur's Gate? Baldur's Gate is an old school RPG series. Will it be in the direct? Will it be in a direct? Maybe. We talked about Divinity Original Sin 2. Divinity Original Sin 2. I've said that like a million times. Like Divinity Original Sin 2, guys. I've said this game. I've literally said that like 6 or 7 times. Divinity Original Sin 2. Let's see here. It's very popular on Steam. The first one was awesome anyway. Really funny too. Excellent dialogue and combat mechanics. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be good on Switch. That'll be good. Battleborn Switch? No, we're good. We're good, homie. We're good. We're good. But guys, this is Divinity Original Sin 2. That was the gameplay that we're looking up. I think there's some other people that were asking about that. David in the chat as well. Yeah, David, that was Divinity Original Sin 2. David Drayton. Shout outs, man. Well, if we just joined live, then you didn't know that you said it 10 times. And I get that. I get that. I get it. But at the same time, Divinity Original Sin 2. Gameplay. Divinity Original Sin 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch. Any other questions, guys? Because we still got 182 people in here. We got 5 more minutes left. We're going to try to keep these at 2 hours for the stream. 2 hours for the stream. So if you guys have any more questions, I'll be more than happy to answer. More than happy to answer. What did I think of the Shin Megami Tensei trailer? Which Shin Megami Tensei trailer? Which one? That was a pretty basic question. Shout outs to Argo with the $5 donation through Streamlabs. You knocked out somebody. You knocked out, I think it was Andre. You knocked out somebody from the top spot there. Andre's still a top ninja for the week and top ninja for the stream though. He says, hey OJ, if you've beaten Torna's main story, please play a moment of eternity. No, that's a music spoiler. No, we can't do that. He says, if you haven't beaten it yet, play One Last You, and thank you for all the quality content, OJ. Okay, well, I can play that second one. Although, let me see if that's also a music spoiler for the second one. It depends on how far it is into that. The One Last One. Oh, One Last You. One Last You. Depends. I might not play it. Oh, that's a Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Okay, yeah, I got you. All right, so we'll finish out with this song here, guys, because that's from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So yeah. Shout outs. Thank you so much, Argo. I appreciate that. Do appreciate that. Thank you. Guys, give some love to Argue with the donation, and thank you for having 2 different songs for keeping in mind the music spoiler. What's my favorite game on the Nintendo Switch? Probably Torn of the Golden Country. I haven't beat it yet, but I'm really close. I wouldn't say I'm really close. I've already put 43 hours into it. I have pretty much all the affinity charts done. They're all done, and I just stepped into Torna, you know? So I'm actually playing the game. Like a lot of people are just going through and they're not doing all like the side quests and stuff. That's why they're beating it so quick. But I wanted to experience the full game before I did my review at the end of the week. So yeah. Pretty much everybody's done. Most of the characters, I think with Haze, I only have one node left. Everything, I just have to get more community or something like that, you know? Pretty much everything's done. The side quests are really good. I like the side quests in the game. They're good. Epic says, sorry for the late reply. I don't know what you do, but sometimes I travel for tournaments. So if you're down for doubles, then I'm cool, yo. All right, cool, man. Sounds good. I got $110 in GameStop credit. What would you do with it? I don't know. Kenju, buy a game. Kenju Sutra says, what did you think of the Shin Megami Tensei DX2 English trailer? I haven't watched this. I don't know if it's good or not. I don't watch it. The interview that James Kupla, the interview that I was getting that from, that was from the definitive edition. That's what was the title in Shack News. We can play this song. You said Counterattack. This song's good. Jeremy says, Parsons, you gonna see My Hero Academia movie in select theaters if it's any of your local theaters? Probably not. Michael O'Brien says, Parsons, what's your favorite indie game on the Switch? Probably SteamWorld Dig. SteamWorld Dig 2. Trezzy YT says, Parsons, is it its own game or do you have to have the full Xenoblade 2 to play? No, it's its own. It's a standalone. It's its own game. Kim Pachi says, Parsons, how many NES games will be added by month? I missed all the infos about that. Looks like it's going to be about 3, but there might be more. But 3 confirmed every single month until the rest of the year. Your petition's not gonna work. I announced one winner for the Torna giveaway. We'll have another winner tomorrow. So look forward to that. But yes, I did announce one winner. Which I took off of this page, so I shouldn't have done that. I already picked the winner, so yeah. Why not? Because petitions never work. James, I agree. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Season Pass is the best value content that I've ever played in the game. It's very good. You get a bunch of new blades, you get a bunch of new quests, you get a bunch of items, and you get Torna of the Golden Country for $30. And I've already put more than 40 hours into Torna of the Golden Country. So yeah, it's definitely the best value that I've ever purchased in gaming. Best DLC value, whatever you want to call it, best expansion pass ever. Best expansion pass ever. Value-wise, it's the best ever. All right, Gabriel Rodriguez, I'll remember your name, bro. I got you, my guy. I got you. Not trying to rain on the parade, man. Hopefully everything works out for you, man. For real, hopefully everything works out for you. Yeah, if you buy a physical version of Torna of the Golden Country, you get the expansion pass in there. It's a download code. You get a physical cartridge for Torna of the Golden Country, and then you get a download code for the expansion pass. But you need Xenoblade Chronicles 2 to take advantage of the expansion pass. So you need the game, but it doesn't come with Torna of the Golden Country. Death Stranding game of the year next year? It could be. This song is Xenoblade Chronicles 2, One Last View. Yashar, The Witcher 3, I don't think that has the greatest expansion pass. I don't think so. Personally, because I don't think Witcher 3 is a very good game. I don't really like Witcher 3, but I've seen like the whole Blood and Wine and what you get for that. But with the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 expansion pass, Torna, to me, that's a complete standalone. First of all, complete standalone game that gives you 40 plus hours of content. And then on top of that, for $30, you also get all of the content they gave you for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So while Witcher 3 is great with the content they give you, I don't think it beats what they gave you with Torna the Golden Country, this prequel, with that on top of everything that they gave you, like all the new blade. They gave you a bunch of new blades. They gave you a bunch of items. They gave you a bunch of quests. In like there was like a lot. It wasn't just like a little bit. Like this was over the course of months. You were just getting quest after quest after quest. They came in these packs. You would get core crystals. You just get all sorts of just stuff that they would just give you. You get a bunch of cool blades, a bunch of cool new rare blades. You get all of the a lot of the characters that were enemies. You get all of those blades. Like you can get like Akos. You can get all of their blades that they use, and you can use them. You get Shulk. You get the battle challenge. You get Fiora. You just get all of that stuff, which gives you like with the battle challenge, that gives you like an extra like 100. Like that can give you you can play that for like 100 hours, dude. Like based on all the challenges they have in there. So they give you that. That's on top of Torna. To get the battle challenge, which is really difficult, to get all the blazes they give you, and to get Torna for $30, there's no way. I'm sorry, but The Witcher 3's expansion does not compare to that. That Blood and Wine, I think that's like what? That's 20 hours for the Blood and Wine DLC. If you do everything, maybe 30 hours. You know? Torna's 40 plus hours. And then that battle challenge is definitely however long it takes you to do that. Plus, like, Shulk, and like I said, Shulk, Fiora, and all the blazes they give you. I think Xenoblade, for $30, I think it kind of crushes Witcher 3's. I don't think there's as much hours of content. Now, opinion on the game, that's different. Obviously, I don't like Witcher 3 as much as other people. But if we're trying to be impartial to, like, the actual, like, if you like the game or not, like, how much you like the game, I think Xenoblade Chronicles 2 with the expansion pass gives you way more. So... J2 Boost says, player, since is it better to download the expansion pass after I beat Xenoblade 2, or should I download it anyway? No. Download the expansion pass and start playing the content right away so you can get access to all of the cool stuff. Like don't wait till you beat. I mean, you can beat it and do New Game Plus, but I don't think you have to do that. Like I just download the expansion pass and get into the content right then and there, because they give you some really cool blades that are definitely going to help you. With the last boss and everything in the game, like definitely help you. Like there's some really cool blades for Morag and for the Poppy Buster. Like do the quest for Poppy Buster. Like that is a freaking amazing blade. Do the quest for Poppy Buster. Do the quest. They give you core crystal for I think is Baby Sephiroth or Corvo. I forgot what his name is, but this is really cool tank blade that has like a one-winged, like he's like a one-winged little boy angel type, like death dude. Like he's crazy. He's really cool. Poppy Buster's really cool. You do like you get the battle pass, so you get like Shulk, Shulk and Fiora. Like you can do that content. Like don't wait. Just get it in there, get into it, have fun, man. It's good. It's really good. What's up, Abaddon? How's it going, man? Yeah, even Elma's in there as well. So I don't think really the Witcher 3. I don't think the Witcher 3 can compete with the amount of content that you get, man. I don't think it can. Exactly, the arena challenge mode, like Elbook Bumble said, like that's just so much. Like, and you can literally spend 100 hours in that arena challenge mode. Like there's that many quests, so you can spend 100 hours in there, and then you get Torna. Like I said, and you get Torna. Like Witcher 3 is great, but it doesn't compete, man. They don't compete. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get rare blades in Xenoblade Chronicles. Well, it's not that it's actually hard, because like the percentages are pretty crappy. So you're not always you're gonna be spending a lot of legendary core crystals to basically just get a bunch of common blades, which is whack. I wish they would have handled it better. Why I like Torna the Golden Country more is because you don't have to deal with the core crystal system. That's one of the main reasons why I like Torna the Golden Country. You just get a bunch of awesome rare blades in Torna the Golden Country. Like you get Bridget, you get you get a lot of the blades that were in, well, not a lot, but you get Bridget, you get Aegeon, which are both in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but then you also get to play as Jin, you also get to play as, the blade, like other rare blades, like really good rare blades, some of the best blades in the history of the Xenoblade 2 universe. So that's cool, man. Like that's a lot better than farming legendary core crystals and hoping to get rare blades and stuff like that. And like also just like the battle system, like the way that they tweak the battle system, it's a lot better. Like how you inflict topple, how you inflict like break, topple, like launch, smash, how you do that is much better. I like the way that they did it there, being tied to switching blades instead of being tied to actual like blade or driver combos. So driver combos. So I like that better. I like the way that they did like the chain attack, how they do. Well, chain attacks is not the same, because the way that you do your your blade combos and how you do that. That's different. So that they did that, they simplified it, made it easier. But if you do the right path, then you get extra damage, and then that puts an orb on there. As soon as you hit them with an element, it puts an orb on there. You know, you don't have to do the whole 3 chain just to get 1 orb. So it's a lot better, man. It's just so much better. Torna is the battle system is much more refined. Yeah, explains why my Nintendo Switch friends are over 200 hours in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 trying to get rare blades. Yeah, it takes a long time. It takes a long time. Yeah, shout outs to Avedon with 1,000 subscribers, man. Everybody give some love to Avedon. He hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, so clap it up for my boy Avedon. Shout outs, man. Congratulations, you deserve it. Congratulations for the 1,000 subs, man. That first 1,000, it's hard, man. It's not easy getting to that first 1,000. So congratulations on you, man. Congratulations on you. Yeah, Minoth, exactly. So it's good stuff. I've had Xenoblade Chronicles 2 for a year and still don't quite understand how the combat works. Yeah, there are some things that I didn't know that you guys had to educate me on when I did my battle challenge video, like when I was doing that. But I mean, the more that you play it, the more that you'll know with it. But once you get into Torna explains the battle system very in depth, and if you do all the side quests, you'll know everything to know exactly the names and everything. And they have a tip section, so they have a detailed tutorial and good stuff in Torna, the Golden Country. So you'll pretty much be a master of the battle system after Torna, although the battle system is refined in Torna. So there you go. There you go, man. You don't understand how the chain attacks work and all that. It is poorly explained, but it's actually not that. It's not that difficult. Once you just basically, this is what D-Dub. This is what you do, man. If you don't understand the chain attacks, a chain attack is essentially once you press the start button. Like once you have the full 3 bars at the top left-hand corner, the blue bar that fills up, you can chain together. Basically, each person can do like an attack. Each one of your blades, you have the option to pick one, and you're trying to break an orb. However, what you do before the chain attack is that you want to make sure that you do blade combos. Now, blade combos are anything that's assigned once you've built up your special meter, which is on the A, basically what is on the Pro Controller? Yeah, the A button on there, okay? You do your specials that are the X, Y, and A. You do those, okay? That'll build up your special. Once you press the A button, whatever affinity that you have, like if it's fire, if it's electric, whatever it is, that's gonna start a blade combo. From the top right-hand corner, you're going to see what options you can go to. You need to chain those together, okay? 1, 2, then 3 in power. First, second, then third. Once you get it to 3, it's going to cause like a steam explosion, or it's going to cause like something big, and then you have an orb going around. You want to do that for as many elements as you can, and then hit a chain attack. Press start, hit that chain attack, and then you want to break those. So then you use the opposing elements to break the orbs in each one of those. Usually it takes 2 hits. 2 hits of the same one to break it. So let's say you have a water orb floating around the enemy. You need to hit it twice with fire in the same round in order to break that orb or get lucky. However, there are aux cores that you can attach to your blades that help you end them in 1 hit, help you end it. So like if you do the opposing element, it'll break it in 1 hit. So there is that. It's confusing, but it's not like, I mean, there's YouTube videos, there's stuff that you can watch to make it like less confusing. And once you get the hang of it, it's actually not that hard. I mean, I just explained it in about a minute, so it's not that hard. You've never seen an orb because you've never completed a blade combo. If you're 44 hours in and you've never seen, okay, you're not paying attention at all then. If that's the case, then you're not actually not, because they actually do tell you about that, you know? So you're not paying attention at all. If you've never seen a single orb in 44 hours, you're not paying attention at all. Like, you're not looking at that because it clearly tells you what to go to next. Now, in Torna the Golden Country, anytime that you do any type of blade combo, it will get you an orb. So the minute you hit, like you charge up and you get, even if it's a level 1, you get an orb on each one of that. So they did simplify it to where you don't have to do so much freaking work in order to get 1 orb. But if you haven't seen a single orb in 44 minutes, you ain't paying attention at all. You're not paying attention at all because you're not looking at the blade combos. You're not looking at it because it tells you where to go. Torna the Golden Country doesn't tell you where to go. It just says 1, 2, and 3. But you can kind of link together your blade combos by seeing the name. That's how you know. In Torna the Golden Country, you know that it's going to combo up to each other if it actually has a name like Steam Explosion, or if it has like, you know, Aqua Blast or whatever the case is. Now, if it's just like Photon 2 or Photon 1, or not Photon 1, but like Photon 2 or Aqua 2 or Blaze 3 or whatever, then you know that it's not going to be one of the special combos, you know. So there you go. Yeah, Dead of Winter, stuff like that, you know. You're skipping through the tutorial. Yeah. No, because they tell you about orbs. I mean, they tell you about that. So if you've never seen a single orb, you're not paying attention you're not paying attention at all. If you've never seen a single orb. Because you have to, like I said, you know what? Like I said, this has gone on long enough, guys. Anyway, check out some tutorials on YouTube, D-Dub, if you're having trouble with it. There's plenty of tutorials out there teaching you the battle system. Heck, I've got videos on my channel explaining exactly what to do from each one to each one, how you get an orb, I've got tutorials on that on my channel. So if you're confused, you can just look up Xenoblade Chronicles 2 tutorial, and I have one on my channel. So there you go. You can look up that. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button before you go. We're going to go ahead and raid somebody, though. We're going to raid somebody before you guys go. Make sure you guys check out the videos, guys, because I explain a lot of stuff. A lot of you guys ask me questions that I already talk about in my videos that I've done even sometimes a while ago. Shout outs to Buck Bumble with the subscription. Appreciate that. Somebody made a troll account just to subscribe with Buck Bumble so they can get that shout out, huh? All right. Well, there you go. Shout outs, man. You got your shout out. So anyway, we're gonna do our subscriptions. We're gonna see who is streaming. Who is streaming right now? That Arena, people playing Arena of Valor and all that. So I think I'm gonna play. Some Arena of Valor. So I think I'm gonna play. It's pretty late. I think I'm gonna play. So if you guys want to come back later tonight, I think I'm gonna. Let me see. Do I have time to play? Because we're supposed to do like the whole Twitch Tuesdays, but I just don't. I don't think I have time with this whole Buck Bumble thing. I gotta get to Walmart tonight. I gotta get all that set up. Okay. So we're gonna have to delay the stream Twitch Tuesdays to next week. Okay. I've got to get ready for Buck Bumble. Unless you guys want me to do, I can stream Arena of Valor if you guys want on Twitch. It's not. I know it's 6:30, but I got to do the whole Buck Bumble thing, and I go to sleep early, guys. I go to sleep by like 9. So I was thinking about going to Walmart and getting the whole Buck Bumble crap, because I got to get a shirt, a black and white shirt, and I got to get some supplies for tomorrow. So if you guys want me to stream, I can stream tonight. You guys want to watch Arena of Valor on Twitch? Stream. Okay, it's gonna be on Twitch though, guys. Okay, so here, everybody subscribe to my Twitch channel or follow my Twitch channel. Follow me on Twitch. Hit that follow button over there on Twitch. Let me get ready for the stream. Arena of Valor is done downloading, so I'm going to switch over my stuff, and I'll play some Arena of Valor for like an hour, hour and a half. So I don't know how to play it, guys. So if any of you guys are on my list, Patreon or sponsors, I'll be accepting people from my list to play the game. So if you guys want to play and you guys know how to play this game, because I don't, it'll be my first time playing, you guys can come on in. I'll have a post on my YouTube channel saying, hey, I'm live streaming on my Twitch right now. So guys, follow me on Twitch, and we'll be there in just a bit. All right, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys on Twitch for Arena of Valor. All right, peace out, guys.